Yaoi. Oh god, what? Hi! Hello! Hello! Oh, I haven't talked much yet today, I guess. Hello! Yaoi! Hi! Guten Abend. How you doing? What is it? Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Hello. Thank you for the love. Hello. I feel like I forgot how to stream. It's only been Friday, I think. Yeah, that's 5 days. Oh my god. I keep letting you wait way too long. I'm sorry. Things do be happening. First time streamer, yeah. Oh my god, welcome to my first stream ever. I think if this was my first stream ever, I would be like well set up, honestly. Already got that holy sponsorship. Lots of subscribed people. Like, I'm doing well for myself for my very first stream, I think. But yeah, I'm here now, and we're gonna have a stream. We're on YouTube as well. Same settings as before. The chat is disabled, but yeah, if any of you have a better time having YouTube up at your workplace or something, then you can totally use that. Yeah. Today we're gonna continue the Roottrees Are Dead. We did finish the base game last time and are now gonna... I don't know, it's like an integrated second part to the game. So yeah, exactly what Ronnie is doing. There's lots of smooching and oh no, that's about Twitch and YouTube. Okay. Why does Pia have such an emote? Oh, I guess she also restreams or multi-streams. That's funny. Yeah, that's really funny. No, but yeah, the game is also about smooching, because apparently this is about uncovering a different kind of family tree where everyone's extramarital activities are recorded. I'm so excited to figure out who the whore is. Like, gender neutral whore, by the way. Like, there's one person who kind of like had affairs with so many people and so many kids from that. So I'm thinking it's a guy, because it's easier for a guy to create many offspring, honestly. So yeah, the whore, gender neutral / probably male. That's gonna be something I want to figure out. Yeah. Good. Other than that, tomorrow, unsure. Possibly blueprints. It kind of depends on whether Ava has meetings or not. Guys don't only create offspring, they can also create other brands. That is fair. Fair. Yeah. We're gonna look at that tomorrow. As far as I know, there's like stuff going on with him as well, so I don't know. If he's busy tomorrow, we're gonna play something else, because he really cares about my blueprints stream, and I want to make sure he can watch it. Oh yeah, on Friday, play Crosscode. Honestly, I might, but I don't know. Like, on one hand, I am kind of intrigued. On the other, I have so many other games in the queue that I should prioritize, so... Yeah, collab on Friday, I think that's gonna be so nice. I'm looking forward to that a lot. It's been a while, it's been a hot minute since I've done any kind of collab, but I'm feeling good about this one. So... yeah. And I hope... Yeah, no, I think Lemi's also looking forward to it. She's a little bit concerned because it's like, it's a co-op puzzle game, but I'm pretty sure we can handle it. We're two very capable women with lots of communication skills, and I think that's the most important part in such a game. And I think it's gonna be nice. Yeah, and Sunday we're gonna continue XCOM, and I look forward to that. But for today, let me look and say hello to everyone. Monkey, thank you for the follow. I don't know where you come from, but you are very welcome in. I see you're already using my Manul emotes, and I appreciate that. And the boy and stuff. Thank you, Kiaran, for the hydrate. It's cola. Sorry. Here's water and cola. Ronnie got first, to the dismay of Aya, I think. Congrats, though. Thank you, Aya, for the love. And Ronnie also. Thank you, Lex, for the love. Thank you, Hippo, for the love. And Kiaran. And I... Oh, I scrolled too far. Wait, what? Yeah, I scrolled way too far. Wait, no, where am I? I don't know, sorry. It was bugging, I think. Ah! Copy! Thank you for the resub. Does it not say Mari Gay 3 Heart? Aww. Why does it not say Mari Gay 3 Heart? Come on. Brian. Okay, where was I? Aya, Ronnie, Lex, Hippo, Kiara. Wait, is that it? Where are the loves, guys? What? Why? How am I already scrolled to the latest? Huh? Huh? What? Probably rated into you during work. Oh yeah, that's great. Thank you. No love. Yeah, apparently no love. I guess I have to draw my own conclusions from that. Hi, Cyrus. Hi. My Ronnie stubbed his little toe in every furniture. Yes, gimme. Thank you, Cappy. No, maybe gatos are kind of busy today. Also, hold on, it's really warm. I gotta take off a bit of clothing. No, Ayo. No, I'm still very much dressed. I was just wearing too many layers. I'm still very, very covered. Watch your back. No, it's fine. I think people like Bob are probably at work or returning from work. Ava is busy. Ava doesn't give me love anyway. And yeah, the important people are here. 3 petticoats instead of 4. Oh my god! Yesterday my mom was watching Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And I walked past the living room, and I like that show, so I peeked in. And the question was like the €1,000 question, so pretty early. And it's like, which of these pieces of garment that can also, which is named after something like a small coat, is worn beneath and not above? And it was like a blazer and... I can't tell you the exact words, but it obviously was German. And petticoat was the obvious reason. Obvious answer. But the guy didn't know. He apparently... First of all, he couldn't make the connection that petticoat could mean small coat. And he didn't know what a petticoat was, and that it's worn beneath skirts. So he asked the audience, and the audience, I think, went 100% for that answer. Or maybe, I don't know, the bar was substantial. And I was like, he's not getting far. He uses his audience lifeline that early. Hi, Rally Papa, thank you for the love. So yeah, that was disgusting. You didn't know either? But still, from the other items, you could have inferred it. Pretty sure. Sup 5C? Oh gosh. Hold on. Well, how cold is it here? It's raining, so probably not super cold. Yeah, it's 10 Celsius here. But yeah, it's raining very strongly, and then it also hailed a bit. And yeah, hi Lurka, thank you for the love. I overestimate your intelligence? Maybe I do. I just kind of assume that every gato is very smart. And then you guys keep surprising me. But then again, I think everyone who watches Who Wants to Be a Millionaire always thinks they could get much further than the candidates. But it really just depends on getting the right kind of questions. If I were there... Obviously, I could answer some niche stuff that other people struggle with, but then they ask me about sports or politics or history, and I'm out. Hi, Kirk and Silver. Hold on, that's too quick. Ah! Lemmy! Hi, Lemmy. I just talked about you. I talked about our collab and how excited I am for it, and it's gonna be really fun. Yeah, no, only good things, Don't worry. Oh yeah, Lemmy has new emotes. Lemmy's gasp. And Lemmy's aww.
The body is round.
The body is round, yes. What do you mean, let's see? No, I'm 100% certain that we're gonna do a good job. Because it really just comes down to communicating and being a smart person, like, in general. And I think we both have that. Yeah, so we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. And worst case, we can, like, let chat give us hints or something. Maybe we could make a redeem. No, that's not a redeem. Maybe we could do a thing like, hey, when we're really stuck, we're allowed to speak German for a minute to maybe rule out any translation issues. Like, I can actually see us getting so flustered that we're like, oh, I don't know how to say this in English. And then, like, can we just speak German for a second? And then, like, okay, you know, da ist so ein Dingel und du drehst das nach oben und dann sollte da auf der anderen Seite irgend so eine Lasche kommen, ne? Und dann ist die Sache auf. Und I can totally see that happening. Yeah. Let's just lean into it. And it's gonna be fine. Thank you for the love, Silver. Nein, doch. And now, Kapi, now I just think of that Daft Punk song. Technology. There is a pineapple right. Yeah! Turn it, twist it, fold it, pop it, round it. I don't know. Du musst pinkeln? Ja, geht. Go piss, girl. Go piss, girl. Yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say. So I think we can go gaming now. Also, please send your energy to Lemi. She's going through it, and by it I mean driving lessons. Theoretical still, I believe. The horror that is practical driving lessons has not started yet. But she needs your support. She needs your support. I don't even know how I managed to get through. I mean, theory, I was fine. Like, I passed that on the first try. But I only passed my practical driving test on the third try. Because I am scared of driving and I was crying at every try because I was so nervous and I hated it. And even when I passed, it was like with a lot of grace from the examiner. So he was like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna give you like the pass, but you should definitely practice some more. And I never drove a car again. drove. Never drove a car again since. Ah, it's good. Ooh, Comfy, thank you for the resub.
Late on my 2-month anniversary, SMH.
It's okay. Failed the first 2 times due to nerves. Yeah, I had that for a lot of exams in my life. Like, in university, I usually, it hits like my guts. So I was always sitting there like, okay, I really need to go to the toilet, but I can't. I need to finish this test, and oh my god. So, but yeah, the driving things, I was just crying. The pistons, yes! Those. I mean, Mankey, in theory, yes, I have a license, but I really haven't touched a car, like, on the driver's side in many years. So, I'm probably not a better driver than anyone who just, like, doesn't have a license but really likes cars at this point. Like, if, I don't know, something happens and I'm in the car with my mom and she passes out and I need to drive us to the next, I don't know, rest stop or something, I can probably do that, but I will be crying the whole time and I will be only driving like super slowly and super carefully, and don't expect me to park. Yeah. I regularly have nightmares of driving. So that's how deeply ingrained my fear is. But Lemi, you'll be fine, don't worry. The thing is, I was okay at parking during the lessons, honestly. It's like everything that has to do with the shifting and pressing the Kupplung. I'm really bad at that, and so if I were to drive in this day and age, it would have to be an automatic, and ideally something very small, like a Smart, so that I can like fit anywhere. But also, I don't want to drive anywhere where other people are, because I'm scared of getting into an accident, whether it be my own fault or others. So really, there's not many use cases for me driving a car. Silva says, I remember since I was 16, my dad taught me how to drive for the first time, and the first time I started driving the car, the brakes were damaged. Oh gosh. Yeah, but if it's too dark, I'm also scared. Like, I need to drive in broad daylight on a deserted road in, like, the countryside, but it has to be well paved, and it has to be completely straight, with no reason for me to stop. And, yeah, I can do that. Probably. I can probably drive in a straight line, if I get the car started. No, I will forever just be living in areas that are walkable or have access to public transport. Thank you very much. This is why I'm gonna move to Japan very soon. Oh my god, I wish. Yeah, nice tangent. Luna! Hello, my love. How's it going? Hi. Yeah. Oh, Cyrush, maybe in the Netherlands? No, I like public transport. I mean, obviously not far distance stuff in Germany, that's horrible. But anything within a city is usually very nice. Like in Hamburg, this is my biggest city here. You can get anywhere in 30 minutes tops. we discovered that during the last convention, that wherever you are and wherever you need to go, it's always 30 minutes. My dummy brain lives in the US, so we'd be suffering out here on highways. Wait, but you gave me your temperature in Celsius earlier. That made me think you were European, but that's still cool. Yeah, the US is not good with, like, public transport, really. It's cars, cars, cars. Motor scooter I could see, because that's like... I feel like the smaller the vehicle, the more likely I feel like I'm actually in control of it. With a car that's like really big, I would always try... I would always feel like I don't know what like the ass of the car is doing. Like I don't know if I'm hitting anything back there. That's why I also would like a really small car if I did drive one. To try not to be awkward. That's really considerate. Motor scooter also doesn't go... Yeah, that feels like something I could... Like, I could use that here, since right now I'm living in a small village and there's, like, zero infrastructure here. So if I wanted to go grocery shopping or drive to the next big city, I always need to ask my mom to take me. But with a little scooter, that would be nice. What did you just join into? We're just talking about cars and how they're scary to drive, really. That's it. Nothing untoward. Also, Chicky, thank you for the love. Hi. Your heating causes problems. The water pressure drops to... Oh, no! Wait, what? Like you heating up your room affects the water pressure in, like... Huh? Explain. And motor scooter doesn't function well anymore, sadly, and I don't have the money. Oh, no. Yeah, that's the thing. In the end, cars or like vehicles are always very expensive, or they have the potential to be super expensive. Hi, Antler. Thank you for the love. Oh, the out-of-control ass. Yeah, I didn't realize even that I said something sussy. Yeah. The out-of-control ass is the ass of my vehicle. Okay, 6 years is probably good mileage. I don't really know. Can't use more scooters most of the year. That's also a thing. If you live somewhere where the weather is really bad, then the scooter is also not great. It's fire day? How? Oh, you mean like there's a lot of fires you need to put out, Ava? Is that what you mean? Or are you burning? A friend who's very into cars described them as
Welcome back, Giga Cat.
Don't chat so fast, I need to read. As a hole in the ground you never stop throwing money into. Yeah, that sounds about right.
What do you do with a Sasquatch? Nothing, you can only watch Mariga 3 pop.
Wait, what? Hold on. What? Hi, everyone. Hi, Alma. Hi, Brett. Lots of things are happening. I cannot catch up on chat. First of all, Ava, I hope things are good. Even though they probably aren't. And good luck with your delivery. Kieran is talking about his radiator. Brett, thank you for the resub. I'm scrolling. Yeah, cars expensive. And why can I only watch... Oh, because it's a Sasquatch and not a Saskadoo? Is that why? Huh? Yeah, cars. Am I right? I also remember my brother. He got my mom gifted him a car for, I don't know if it was his birthday or actually just him getting his license. Obviously, it was a used car, but still like a good thing. Like it worked and stuff. Like it was a good thing, and he kind of passed. Like he fell asleep at the wheel and ran into a tree. Just a few weeks later. So much for that. He was fine because he had fallen asleep. He didn't really get injured at all. But the car was totaled. Also, hi, Lady Moonnuts. And I think his second car, someone rear-ended him. But I think it was still kind of his fault. Maybe he braked too hard or something. I don't remember exactly. And I think that one was also totaled. So, yeah. not the greatest track record. He also, no, that wasn't his fault, actually. I mean, it kind of was his fault. When I was moving in with my then boyfriend, and my ex was driving the moving truck, and he was trying to park in a parking lot that was nearby, and my brother, who was helping us, he was directing him around the corner and around a pillar, and yeah, he kind of scraped that pillar with the truck. But the rental company didn't notice, so that was good. That was really good for us. Because the truck had a similar damage at the same spot already, and so they couldn't tell when we turned it in that it was a new damage, so... Yeah, so, I don't have the best experiences with cars, I guess. My mom is a very safe driver. I always feel okay with her, but I've been in one accident with my father on the wheel. And, yeah, I don't know. I don't have, a huge fear. I'm okay being a passenger princess. I just don't think I could do the whole driving thing. Yeah. But I know cars mean a lot to many people, and a lot of people really like driving, and it's obviously super helpful for many reasons, and I can see why Lemi is trying to get a license. I don't trust my brother with anything these days, but that's a whole different story. I'm just waiting for the clankers. One of them drove me up the hill in... Wait. So, copy, by clankers you mean self-driving cars? And you used... one of those drove you up that What, Waymo? I don't know what Waymo is. Yeah, same, Luna, same. We have a really expensive piece of plastic in our wallet, and that's it. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Even if you're a really good driver, you cannot guarantee that you'll be safe, because there's still other people in the world, and those suck. Robot taxi. Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would trust something. I can't really say. Yeah, TLDR, just build more public transport, make more cities walkable. That's the future, in my opinion. First time driving was when my dad told me to drive us home with the boat on the back. What? What? That's insane. That's no. Oh my god, that makes it so much more difficult and like, oh gosh. I assume you did okay, but still, wow. Can be as safe on the road as you can. Can be toxicity free in a PvP game. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, oof, oof, oof. I mean, yeah, in the end, everyone please stay safe. Drive not faster than you need to. And I don't know, don't drink and drive, obviously. Yeah. I cannot give you any input or hints. Good. Simply stay home. That is, oh my god, that is the best take. Just stay home, watch Mari, be comfy, eat something nice that someone else has procured, and hi pajamas. And yeah, dying is bad, exactly. Juice box behind the wheel. Oh, I mean, if it's like a hands-free juice box, maybe, but you should have both your hands on the wheel. Oh my god, Comfy is, be like Comfy. He's doing it right. Perfect. Are you comfy and comfy though, or are you just comfy? That's the question. Like, you are comfy by definition, but are you also comfy? A very long straw. Yeah, dude, that's fine. That's fine. Have the juice box in like the center console, and then just like put the side of your mouth. And then police stops you and is like, "Ma'am, we were like, it looked like you were using your hand, like you're using your hand on your phone. Like, you look at them, the straw is still hanging from the side of your mouth, and you're like, no." No, don't watch Mario on the car. No. Did you? That reminds me of how there's like Stardew Valley in Teslas. You really shouldn't have games or streamers on your car screen. Nope. Warm shower, very nice. Oh yeah. Oh, the best is like when you have like a freshly, newly done bed, and then you're freshly showered, and then nothing feels better. Super comf. What do I watch when I'm driving? The road! You watch the road! Other cars! You watch your side mirrors and stuff, and be careful not to kill anyone. That's what you watch. Gatos, don't be unsafe. Okay, let's play a video game, maybe. I am not prepared. Where is my video game? I know my mom knows the flow with the lights, but
Road. Who watches that?
Who? Sorry, he's still British. The flow with the lights, but every time she's texting at a light, I hyper focus on it. Oh yeah. That's like people. Yeah. I really don't feel good when driving with someone who has like bad habits, and then I'm like, hello, you're like responsible for 2 lives right now. If you kill yourself, that's on you, but don't get me involved. My baby seal. And Luna, yes, get on it. With ow. Ow! I wanted to whip Luna and I hit my hand on the desk. Okay. Last time on the Roottrees Are Dead, we finished the main game. And this time we're gonna figure out who boinked whom in this one. Taxi driver in France that was texting while driving. Ugh. That sounds like a French person. Okay, let me see. Time for work. Oh, okay. Thank you for being here. Have a good time at work. Oh, look, here you have even first affair and final affair. So yeah, this is the person who got real busy. Real busy. And all of that in just 7 years. 1, 2, 5 different affairs. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of which led to children. All of which led to children. I have an immediate inkling that it's him. I think he was also mentioned in the thing because they have no children, which makes me think either he's like not really or maybe they're not having sex, or maybe she is infertile, but he clearly is. I mean, I'm just guessing at this point. Like everyone is having lots of children in this thing except for them, and that is kind of sus. Kinda sus. But yeah, for now we know basically nothing. We know that there's some kind of rapper who claimed to be a bastard child, and it was confirmed. And then there was a mom who said she had an affair and a child from that, but that was proven to not be actually related. Oh, I'm not sure. I mean, yeah, they are like part of a candy company. But the question is really, did this person pay alimony for these kids? I'm not sure. Maybe they tried to keep them secret. But now that we solved the top part and it became like public that anyone who is blood related, even if conceived out of wedlock and fostered by a gay guy, anyone who is a blood Roottree gets money, and now they all come out of the woodwork. That's the basic story behind this. And we do have... Yeah, this is stuff I should basically look up online to figure out more. I might need to reread this. So it is 1999. Clark Rafferty LaRue became the new president after the accident that killed the former president and his children. So now he is. He's not really happy about it, but it kind of just fell to him. And he came to me and was like, can you help solve this? So there is a book that we can look up. Yeah, we can probably start with that. So it's a book by Sam Madsen. That is the woman who... Basically, the book was written based on what we figured out. And Sam was the person who asked us to investigate. There was a rift. Clark is the new president. Then they like rebranded the candy. No, that's actually the name of the rapper who turned out to be, yeah. He's a notable Let's look up 5Ps on the... Oh, can I not immediately? Oh, because I'm not connected to the internet. That's why. Probably. Oh. So nice. 1999. Those were the days. No, it's not ew. It's nostalgic. Oh, are you saying ew about 5Ps? You can have as many Ps as you want. Oh no, Kiaran, I'm so sorry. Also... Hold on. Right! I watched that Nile Red video. And that had like, that was like, hey, you know how when you're having an MRT and you hear those noises? That's actually this machine doing something. And I'm like, oh. Playing original StarCraft and listening to Will Smith? Oh, because of 1999, yes. What did I do in 1999? So I was 11. And, so I was in school. I mean, what was I doing? I don't know, probably playing Sims or something. Was I already on the interwebs? I don't know. I know that in the village we live, we didn't really have good access to internet, so it took a while to even get anything, and then we only had ISDN. So the kind where you can only use your telephone or be on the internet. And I remember me looking up the cost, and it was like, oh wow, it's only 50 Pfennig. So that was like cents back then, before we had the euro though. For 20 minutes. And I thought that was cheap actually. But I didn't realize how quickly 20 minutes on the internet go by. So my mom let me use her PC, but I had to pay it myself. The internet. Yes, Mari old. Mari 37. Oh yeah, if that came out in 99, I definitely also played Pokemon then. Mari hack, indeed. Hi Serp. Serp baby. No, actually not that baby. Serp is older than Luna, if I heard that correctly during their collab. But probably still baby. Everyone is baby next to me. Good. 5Ps, aka Felix Fellows, is a rapper who has found some recent radio play after being publicly confirmed as a long-lost Roottrie and entitled to part of their fortune. His alias 5Ps is a play on 5 pieces. An article you find on a website known for their particularly harsh reviews of modern music gives his most recent album, Root of All Evil, 1 star out of 7 for whatever reason. Yeah, I kinda... Though I don't know, like, Hack, I think, has a very... Like, these days, Hack has a pretty positive notion. Like, it's kind of like a MILF, but without the children attached. So I'm not sure if Unk has the same vibe. Maybe it's just daddy, but that has children attached again. I don't know. Yes, Baby Seal is older than me. I think Comfy is also older than me. There's a few people who are actually older than me, but really not many. Most of you are children to me. Not to say my children. Yeah, Brad is older than me. I don't want to like dox other people. I know there's a few of you, but yes. Everyone is babby indeed. It does, Alva. It's kind of, yeah. It's kind of like you go down a rabbit hole to unravel the whole story, because if you, I don't know if you saw, but like this is the whole family tree we uncovered in the first few parts. And now we got this here. Thank you for the hydrate, person of undefined age. Hi, Mage. Okay, let me keep reading. With the headline, more poser than my action figure collection. Maybe I can look that up to figure out what is the website with the harsh reviews. Kiaran. Actually, I'm not super up to date how old you are by now. I didn't keep track. The review mentions his real name is David. Wait, I thought he was named Felix. And he used to go by Dirty Davy. And the author rues the fact that this running was a blatant marketing stunt at the expense of his mother's tragic past. She overdosed when he was 16. Is that gonna be irrelevant? Maybe. Gonna highlight. Apparently, oh, hold on. First, yeah. Let's... Yeah, we can look at that in the middle in a moment. Yeah, it's very chill. It's like detective vibes, right? Apparently, only one of the songs on the album is new, and the others were simply rewritten to turn blatant references to sex, drugs, and violence into clumsy euphemisms. Aww. His rise to prominence was kick-started when he appeared a few months ago on the cover of News Time, holding a photo of his mother with I told you! That bitch! I'm sorry. First, the Roottrees company denied it vehemently. Miracle Roottrees even appeared on the same magazine a week later. Okay, so we definitely need to look up this magazine. But since then, they've backtracked and publicly welcomed him to the family. Their press release at the time stated that they had new evidence that confirmed his story. Okay, so it was Guy Hudson, of course. Now I have access to the periodical. Miracle was denying. Okay. Okay. Let me still go back. Let me look up Felix Fellows. Okay, that just brings up the same thing. That makes sense. Oh yeah, let me look up this, because I want to figure out what website that is. Yeah. No, that's the same thing! And website known for the... Okay. Anyway, then let's check the periodicals. News Time. And I'm getting that. On the cover. Oh, I'm getting the Miracle one as well. That's so nice. Don't even have to do... Oh, Jesus. Okay, so that's him. And that is definitely Guy Hudson. And that's some woman. Probably like his mom. Felix Fellows. Could this rapper be the next Sam Matson? Maybe. Appeared on the cover of News Time holding a photo of his mother and Guy Hudson. The article concerns his insistence that his father was Guy Hudson. The story was dramatic and sensational and initially dismissed as fake until a DNA test proved that he was related to Guy Hudson. Joanna was Zach Morden's secretary when he retired, and then Guy Hudson's secretary for only 1 or 2 weeks after that before she quit. Okay, so we do know that, yeah, Guy became the next president after Zach. So he inherited the secretary. His parents divorced when he was 4, after his father learned of the affair. Wait, what? Oh, his mother was also married. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Felix and his mother then moved to Portland because she was afraid for her and her son's life. So, let me see if that's something we can find. Here. The star means this is a notable person. Oh, and that confirms that this is Guy Hudson. So this is Joanna. Can we do how many Joannas are there? Oh, I need to find both. Oh gosh. Okay, so Joanna. Yeah, and then they had him. And his name is... I don't know if they will let me put Felix Fellows, because, I mean, is that his name? He's a rapper. But musician, I guess. And then this is... Oh, do I need a new picture? Guy Hudson. Wait. Oh, yeah, because it's like a known person. I got to pick the whole name. Guy Hudson, the absolute menace. Right, also first affair. That makes sense. So, yeah, he just went around wrecking homes left and right. Let me see. 1975. Does that fit? He grew up with her until he was 16, but one day his mother never came home from the movie rental store where she worked the register. That is something I can be putting here. Is that like clerk? Cashier, I guess. Oh, I get this. Perfect. So that is her. What is this? Roottrees family picnic. That is something I can look up. Hehe. Nice. Were the other people? I don't know. Not important, I hope. Rapper 5-Piece appeared in... She was Zach Morton's secretary at a company picnic. Okay, let me see. The next morning, they found her dead from an overdose in her car. She had stolen all of the cash from her drawer and spent it on heroin. Oof. As Felix went through her belongings, the only things he had to remember her by were a hairbrush she always used, some photos, and a stuffed animal from her childhood. But then he found it, a box hidden in the back of her closet. Inside were love letters and photos related to Guy Hudson, as well as a letter from his father containing threats. He threw it all away, with the exception of the one photo he appears with on the cover of Newstime. He says it was the only one where they were dressed. Oh, the only one not from the affair itself. Magazine also includes some additional history. Felix Fellows was born to Riley and Joanna Fellows. I mean, that makes sense that her name would be Fellows. But why was it something about David? Okay. That's pretty good already. But has never rapped without a moniker. He tried to find success by opening for another artist or other artists, and even by selling CDs on the street corners. Important. He has only recently started going as 5-Piece to harness the power of his lineage. The writer did some research into the truth of these claims and was able to confirm that Joanna did work for the Roottrees company as a secretary sometime during the early to mid-70s. That fits. It also confirms she died of a drug overdose and that Felix went to foster care. They also reached out to the Roottrees company, but at the moment the company blanket statement was, since the release of a recent book, Roottrees has seen an overwhelming number of false ancestral claims. None have been factual, nearly all have been knowingly dishonest. We encourage individuals to reach out to us in an official capacity, blah blah blah. Okay. Yeah, I think that gives us a lot. So we know their names. Cashier should be okay, yeah. That should be correct. Okay, I need 4 things again to lock in, so it's not gonna lock yet. I don't know his actual occupation, since he was... I mean, I could put it as the 3rd president, and after he did nothing? It's still an option, so that's still technically true. I'm so glad it was him. I mean, I'm not glad, but that at least, you know, gingers. Ugh. Anyway, okay, so this is a good start. The star very much helped. He has so many children. Guy, keep it in your pants. Hello, Sir Rubik's Master. Okay, let me look at more. So. Ooh, interesting picture. It shows, like, the reflection of the other guy. So which Roottrees is this? We are in 1999. It could be the original guy. Yeah, since he's wearing glasses. Actually, yeah. Maybe he's gonna appear here. Of all the bars in town, she had to walk into mine. Yeah, that's kind of how it sounds. Yeah, but I think the tie, everyone wore this. He wore it. And I think he wore it too. So that's like a family heirloom, sadly. But probably it's gonna say that it's the actual and that's not Junior. Miracle Rootree appeared on the cover of News Time shortly after 5-Piece did. He vehemently denied that 5-Piece was a Rootree before the DNA probe. Romer doesn't focus much on the details. Instead, he comes across as exhausted at the events that have been going on behind the scenes, as well as the character of those he feels are attacking his family. He starts with 6 pieces content. He says that although most of the book was based in fact, it left out anything that wouldn't fit the agenda. He points out Sam's daughter still earns a generous salary for overseeing the farm division of Rootree, and that Sam did the same before her. That Sam's family was not destitute, and that really it was only her son who chose to take on a job with no salary. That's like Ernie, who became a president. And the rule is that the presidents do not earn a salary, actually. Hi, Mistborn. Thank you for the love. He claims that though they didn't have to, the family helped pay for her son's medical bills. Yeah, he got sick. After voting that it was the right thing to do. Miracle also says that the story about his father, Elias, shunning EC, that was the gay twin, was one-sided, leaving out Edward Clancy's blame in the whole thing. Elias gave him a simple ultimatum: stop sinning or be disowned. Miracle says it was EC's own choice. I mean, he didn't choose to be given an ultimatum. And that Elias allowing him to earn food and shelter on the company's dime was a kindness, especially considering that he and John continued to live together. Just let the men be in love, my god. Miracle then pivots to the fallout from 6 pieces. He recounts a deluge of claims to the Clancy Trust the family has been subjected to. He doesn't cite any specifics, but says that every time someone comes forward, the family devolves into arguments. They've had to hire an outside legal team to help, and so far every case has been demonstrably, laughably false, and all they do is tarnish his family's reputation. He focuses on 5-Piece, who appears on News Time before him. He calls him a grifter and a delinquent and says he's using their name and products to sell filth to the masses. Of all the accusations, he says that is the most dangerous because it exposes the world to hatred. He cites 5-Piece's lyrics as violent, sexist, and ungodly, and prays the boy will repent, retract his lies, and find religion. Oh right, he's like a preacher. Lastly, he turns to the future. Miracle states that those that wish to hear the true story can join him on his farewell tour this upcoming fall. The Miracle's Rootree are planning on touring the country's churches one last time, and that now at age 71, Miracle is the oldest living Rootree. Oh yeah, because he's like the last... So, this is the founding people, they're dead. They're dead. And this is the first generation of children, but he was born quite late in that generation. He's called Miracle because he was born so late. Like, he was a miracle of conception. And that's why he is the only one still alive now. Well, he plans to continue preaching at his own church in Butler County after the tour. This is your last chance to hear the truth from the man with the most complete recollection of one of America's most notable families in your own hometown. Oh gosh. Hi, Yosoda. The article mentioned that Miracle's son, Miracle Jr., did not wish to comment, and has a statement from Clark Rafferty LaRue through the Roottrees law firm. Miracle does not speak for his entire family. We're working carefully on a plan to definitely disprove any claims of infidelity in our family's past. Oh boy, good luck. The article also does not refute Miracle's claim that he's the oldest living Rootree, despite Sam Madsen being born the year before him. Unclear if ignorance or spite. That is juicy. Okay. Some good content here. Yeah, still a lot of things we can look into. I guess... I want to look into that Roottree family picnic. Schade. Hm. Well. Joanna. Let's look for Joanna. Fellows. Nothing. What kind of... Oh yeah, let me go... So, root of all evil. Let's check... the music. No. Oh, ad break soon. Well, I guess maybe not. Oops. I mean, scan this again just for things to look up. Oh yeah, I want to look at this. Dirty Davy. According to fan sites, Felix Fellows is not 5P's actual name. His birth name was David Fellows. Dirty Davy was 5P's previous stage name. Should I put David here? Maybe. Hi, Marky. Yeah, this is very 90s. He used to sell records and perform live shows in Portland under that name. There are some people selling his old mixtapes on auction sites. One is apparently called Dirty Devil and another Dirt Poor. There's discrepancies and debates about what year exactly it was released. Yes, I can jump. Some fan sites claim that there are multiple versions with different track lists and song lengths. Though because there's very little evidence of the mixtape online as it is, it's even harder to verify. That's kinda... ooh. Oh, is it already... Are we already in ads? We should be, right? I don't know if we are. And I'm gonna break. I'm breaking right now. Oh my god. Break! I think we're gonna... What the fuck?
Can you do your iconic cat rap for my bouncing baby boy?
My name is Mari. I do the puzzles. I do... The body is round and... I'm not good at rapping. I hope your child falls asleep soon so you can watch streams uninterrupted because I'm not really into children, but that's a choice that you made and I support it. Yeah. There you go. Yes. Anyway. Let me look. Oh no, he hurt me. Oh, it's... Oh, baby, no. Oh, big stretch. Oh, big sniff. Oh god. Okay, no, he just went by. Fly pose. Oh no! Don't attack me, Mr. Wrecking Ball. It worked! Sings very nicely and he's a poet. He can write you a haiku if you just save a few channel points. And honestly, you just have to follow him so you can become a swallower. Yeah, please become a swallower today. Yes, that's honestly the main reason you should follow him, so you can be a swallower. Like me. Haha. Anyway, you wanna... That's what she said. It's a good game. The sentence gets smaller. Huge breasts. Breasts. Oh, okay, he's done now with his observing. Right? So... Ooh, okay, that's a bit much. Cheers. I named a World of Warcraft character after a country in Africa, which I didn't know existed until then. So I was like, oh, what is this? That's a country. Oh, interesting. Oh, that sounds nice. I can call a character this. It was Eritrea. No, not Chad! No, it was Eritrea. It's Lesotho. No. I also named a different character Ivoire after seeing the Côte d'Ivoire, the Ivory Coast in my atlas. Chad is a pretty good name for a country, I gotta admit, yes. Go piss, girl. Thank you. I also like I am a little bit divided on that whole typo repetition thing. Like, I do it to others and it's funny, but I hate when it happens to me. And especially like sometimes I have a really bad typing day and it happens so much and I'm like, guys, just like leave me. I'm having like when you have like a super animated discussion about something and then just gets derailed because people hop onto your typo. I don't like that. It's okay. I have to learn to take it. Hi, Amok. It's funny when I do it. Yeah, exactly. I'm very open about that. Like I can dish it out, but I cannot take it. Oh, message. Yeah. What happened there? Yeah. In recent times I see it and I'm like, okay, do I have time to edit this or are people already typing their reply and usually it's too late. But sometimes I get away with it. Yeah, instead of just like checking before I hit send. Nope. Now I wonder if Aya actually put that or if Aya put something else and this is what happens when it gets moderated. I'm not sure. Realize you, yes. Okay, video game. Dirt Pool was a mixtape by Dirty Davy, released in 1996. There's a lot of online discourse from people who like to point out that in one of the songs, Felix Fellows includes someone that would be revealed to be his own distant cousin, Raina, in a list of attractive women. Oh boy. The lyrics of one of the songs, Heat, mentions a few different prominent female actresses, models, and musicians from the 90s. Provides a crude pun or line about what Fellows felt about them. When re-released in 1999, much of the rhetoric was toned down to be less overtly profane, and the line referencing Raina was clumsily replaced by Dana, a reference to a character from the X-Files. Oh, Dana Scully. Ooh. Okay, I wonder if this is just fluff or if it's gonna mean something, but we'll see. Is there something I want to do about this? Actually, I don't think I need this anymore. I kind of got that. Let's just like go and check out the book. Sam... What's her name? Fagor. It's not... Sam Madsen. Yeah, Sam Madsen. Oopsie. And it's called 6 Pieces. Yeah. Chats. Yeah, that's the name, exactly. So the game did basically tell me I should Google all of these things anyway, so... And I did that one first, but now we're going from the top. 6 pieces. Unwrapping America's Sweetest Family. So we know that this is her father. Okay, this is only... Okay, this is very, very boiled down, since most of it is stuff we already know anyway. Oh, is it boy time? Yeah, boy egg time. Very nice. Also, Luna sent me a preview of the rig, and oh my god, these are so cute. Ooh, bread. Very nice. Mwah. Good job. Good job. A smooch from the boy. So Sam's book has a few different passages about her own history with the company and the rumors and gossip she collected during that tenure. Sorry, burps. She ran the farm for a period starting around 1968, not nice, after the death of Elias Roottree, until her daughter Gwyneth took over in 1984. Most of the relevant rumors coincide with the reign of Guy Hudson, who took over as president in 1978. Ah, okay. So he had the affair before he became president. He knew her through the company picnic when Zach was still president. Okay. Oh no? What oh no? I don't know. Sam was very much not a fan of Guy. There's a free DLC for Balatro in Vampire Survivors. Oh yes, I say. Sam was very much not a fan of Guy, and according to 6 Piece, it was an open secret within the family that Guy was very much not a fan of remaining faithful to his wife, Patricia. Many of their hires at the time were young single women, and Guy often spent a lavish amount of money on private parties. Oh boy. This was 20 years ago, and Sam warns that most of it is hearsay. Still, you find the following information that may be relevant. Oh boy. Hi, Elf! Welcome back to Puzzle Central. One of Sam's farm supervisors was named Elizabeth. Elizabeth had a daughter who Sam never met, but who worked as one of Guy's secretaries. According to Elizabeth, a caterer from a local restaurant called Antonelli's, let me highlight that, met her daughter at one of Guy's parties, and they eloped quickly due to a pregnancy. Oh, okay, so the caterer eloped with the daughter. Elizabeth wasn't aware that the party was for swingers. Okay, that explains that big branching section. Guy as a name is pronounced Guy? Oh, that's true. Though I mean yeah, I've heard that, but not necessarily, right? I feel like there's people who actually go by Guy, aren't there? I'm so locked in on Guy right now. I need to keep calling him Guy. I'm sorry. That is true. Yeah. I think I've heard Guy for sure. But there's probably people who go by Guy. I hope. If not, then they are now. Rumor has it that her daughter showed up with Guy and didn't seem comfortable switching partners. Wait. So, but she still eloped with that dude. Yeah, dude. I can call him dude. Dude's main positive contribution to the company involved expanding to markets previously untapped. However, when he went on trips overseas, they were often for weeks at a time, and Dude was known for spending more time and money on unofficial business than meeting with distributors and manufacturers. It was said that he bribed at least one politician to open a factory in Brazil. There's also a section where Sam speculates that Elias may have also cheated on Gwyneth. Wait, which one? That's oh, like the OG. The OG. Oh damn. Gwyneth was always much kinder to Sam than Elias was, and was the first to invite Sam to family events. That's true. Her that Gwyneth was like insistent on having Sam involved. That's something we read earlier. Here, isn't there also like the guy that the guy Madonna was married to? Wasn't he like Guy Ritchie? I'm pretty sure he was just Guy Ritchie and not Guy Ritchie. That's like the only one I can think of. While she has no hard evidence, Sam always got the impression that Gwyneth was able to able to coerce Elias into allowing Sam back into the family using some kind of leverage, instead of it being a natural course of events. She mentioned that Elias and Gwyneth were known to loudly argue, sometimes about another woman. Sam also says her son Ernie once asked her, "Who's Beth?" because he overheard them yelling about someone with that name. Beth. As far as Sam knows, Elias once had a secretary named Elizabeth, a different Elizabeth than the supervisor from the farm, but she never met her. Juicy! Digga, yes. So, juicy. Let's look into Antonelli's first. That's like the highest chance of actually finding something. Not because it's a chain, just because it seems to be a common name for Italian restaurants. You may need to use a more local resource. You may need to know a local resource. Good hint, though. What about the Butler County Times? Antonelli's is an Italian restaurant and has been in the Butler County Times twice. Most recent time was when it closed. The owner, Rochelle Zimmer, sold the land the building was on at the time of the article. She was unsure if the restaurant would move to a new location if she would retire. Many years before that, there is a puff piece from Valentine's Day that asked recently married residents of Butler how they met. Christine Garland responded she and her husband Steve, who was a chef at Antonelli's, met years ago when she delivered produce from her mother's farm. Christine Garland? Wait, her mother's farm. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, so that... Her mother's farm in terms of her mother was managing the farm. So Christine Garland was that daughter of that Elizabeth. Thank you for the hydrate. And she's probably someone who also hooked up with Guy. Now she has a bun in the oven and they're both working as much as they can. She's a secretary but went back to delivering produce. Okay. So, Steve, he was a chef. That makes sense. Let me see if that matches somewhere. Could be this one. So, they had a thing. But these two are married and they have 2 children where it's unsure whether one of the children is actually from Guy or not. So that would match these the best. So let's just go with that. So Christine Garland. Ooh. And his name is Steve. Oh, Steven? Not super sure. Let's keep this free. She is now secretary. Okay. I don't have a picture. So this would follow the timeline. Steve Le Poisson Steve. Poisson Steve. Poisson Steve. Good one. Thank you. Oh man, I haven't really thought about Poisson Steve a lot since the meme kind of died out, but he's still dear to my heart. Okay, let's look into more of this. Need to click the game actually. Where's the game? Here. So this is definitely very helpful. That means we also know now that there's an Elizabeth Garland who was her mother, though I'm not sure she's gonna be involved. How do I figure out... I mean, I can just like do this. They're moving to Boston. Yeah, that's gonna be... She's not gonna be in some kind of news, really. I mean, we can look up Rochelle Zimmer. Maybe there's, like, pictures of her... Wait. Valentine's Day 78. Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, I only think about the metaphor edit of it. Oh, cool. I don't think I've seen that, but oh yeah, that's nice. Good. Yeah. Okay, I still need to figure that out at some point. I don't know if I can figure out restaurant in Boston with a guy named Steve. It's gonna be a little harder. It's gonna be a little harder to figure that out. But still, that was helpful. Factory in Brazil. Can I look for that? Just look for Brazil. Roottrees Brazil. Oh! Nice. Whoopsie. One of the companies created to manufacture and distribute Roottrees candy was developed as part of the Roottrees Everywhere initiative. Ooh, that's something I should look up. Near the beginning of 1997. Yeah, unlike some of the other Roottrees Everywhere results, Roottrees Brazil seems to be a success. You do some rough translating and find a significant amount of information about... Oh, he slept with Brazilian people. I'm telling you. Brazil was the only region in which caviar-flavored 5 pieces were a hit. Yikes. The primary reason that the factory still exists to this day is solely to create that flavor, which comes in its own standalone 5 pieces bag with Portuguese writing. I want to throw up. A small town named Alvalagos, near the municipality of São Bernardo do Campo, became the location chosen by the Roottrees Candy Company after a new elected local politician named Edson Soares. Okay, that's something we should look up. Factory was controversial, as locals did not want it there. The Roottrees visited Brazil around Christmas and managed to break ground on the project. Since then, however, it has been operating relatively smoothly, except for 2 incidents. The first was Incendio do Bordo, and the second was an unsuccessful... Okay, that's something I need to look up. And the second was an unsuccessful strike in 1995 that involved all of the factory's workers being replaced. The factory was originally built and run, according to paperwork at the time, by a small company called Nova Corporação de Doces Brasil, which literally translates to New Brazil Candy Corporation. This company no longer exists. Not much information has ever existed about, and the Roottrees now run Roottrees Brazil entirely. Okay, lots of stuff to find. Let's check out this guy first. Edson Soares was a Brazilian politician. You find a dissertation published by a college student as part of their PhD in history. It focuses on the rise of democracy in Brazil. It seems up until 1988, hey, my birth year, Brazil was run by the military, and the politics during that time were often a hotbed for corruption and nepotism. The paper tells of a few politicians at the time, including Edson Soares. It does sound wild. I don't think I would need to have that. Edson is a former mayor of Alvalagos. Before politics, he was a manager at an automotive manufacturing plant for a major American car company. Put in charge of Alvalagos by the military, as a mayor, business, 2 side effects: became quite rich, did not make him a popular mayor, Sonia, television station, any name I need to like be very, very oop about. Salmon flavored ice cream. I wanna stop hearing about these things, please. Thanks. Often used his connection to ensure supporters would appear on local television. That's something. We might have like a Roottrie on television. Remained in office until 1988, when he was defeated in the first election after the military government no longer in control. Quickly left the town behind. Likely fled to stay alive. Okay. So, let's check out the television station. Telerede is a former television station in Brazil. It came into being in 1970 after a vacuum was created due to removal, blah blah blah. You don't have much to go on. All we know about Sonia Edson. No, Sonia Soares. Spider Search does return a page that lists a news anchor in Brazil named Flavio Soares. Ah, her son. She put him into the news. Yes, of course. XX Flavio XX. Flavio Soares is a young Brazilian newscaster with a bit of a cult following. The discourse surrounding him is, to put it in polite terms, lewd. Oh boy. Hi, Narava. There's this website about something called fan fiction. Oh yeah, we're in 1999. That's like stuff is not really that known yet. That has a small section dedicated to him. It seems that women and some men, oh, Guy Hudson, you sneaky, of a wide variety of ages and writing skill tend to find him worthy of inclusion in their stories. You skim some of the tales there and learn that a common thread is that he's currently dating a supermodel named Ashley York. Many stories either seem to ignore her existence or get her out of the picture rather quickly. Guys, I wrote a lot of fan fiction in my youth. No, not a lot, but I wrote a little bit. Yeah, I wrote One Piece fan fiction in my teen years. Some of it's spicy. I don't think it's gonna be. It's anywhere to find. I don't think I have any of it, so it's lost media. And no, I was like, My Little Pony was, I got into that in 2011. So I was math 23, and I think I was too old for fan fiction at that point. I mean, I know one can never be too old, but I was like past liking to write. It was not on Animax, it was on a One Piece fan forum, which is not being operated anymore. I have in the past tried to find it, but I don't think it can be found. I wrote let me see. So there was one romance. It's like Zoro and Nami fanfiction, but it had like a story around it too. And then did I finish another one? I'm not sure. I did look in Wayback Machine as well. Not everything can be found. One Piece mentioned? Yes. Yeah, and then there was the big juicy one. I feel like I wrote more. I think I started plenty of stories, but never finished all of them. So there's also one more traditional fan site that lists some things about him: his age, his zodiac sign, his favorite food, his mother's name. Also, it seems that Flavio translates to golden-haired. One website with a signed publicity photo of Flavio seems to confirm this. Let's look at him. Ugh, yeah, okay. To Natasha. Kisses from Brazil. Flavio. I don't think we have a Natasha yet, do we? I don't remember any Natasha in the original thing, so if he showed up somewhere, then it's still kind of unclear where he lands. But yeah, we have him. Let's see who Ashley York is. I really get like so randomly everywhere. Ashley York is a British supermodel who does ads for perfume, clothing, and jewelry. She has been the subject of some controversy in the past few months, having been protested by PETA for wearing fur on the cover of some magazines. She's actually jorking. Just jorking it, and by it I mean Ashley. Okay, so if she's like a model, maybe I can find her in the periodicals, such as Starlet. Nope. Such as Teen Blast. Yay! That's where she wore the fur shawl. This appearance doesn't lead to any useful information, but another more recent appearance text only mentions she's dating Flavio Soares. In it, a Teen Blast reporter asked how they met. I was in Rio for Carnival, and he was on one of those parade floats. I had no idea who it was, but I liked what I saw, and I told my people to invite him to the party I was going to. Probably a guy party. I felt pretty stupid once I realized that we were going to his party. Oh, that's so funny. Well, his mother's party. She runs a media empire down there called Transmi Sao Paulo. Let's look at that. This is really like when you do a deep dive in Wikipedia. Also, I don't know if someone wants to try this, but I saw probably a TikTok or something the other day where it said that if you keep clicking the very first link in a Wikipedia article and keep going, then you always land on the page for philosophy. And I think by the very first link, I think you kind of skip certain stuff that's just like a country or something. But like the first real content, you can try it out if you want to. I haven't verified it. The video did it for one topic, but yeah, maybe you want to. Transmi Sao Paulo is a massive media group owned and run by a mysterious woman named Sonia Alves. It seems Sonia Alves is a common name in Brazil, so she has shortened her name to Nia. Luna, are you here? Nia mentioned. To stand out in the public's eyes. So Nia Alves. Hello, Rani. Rani. Full video essay. Ooh, I like that. According to a history page that's focused on her company and vague, unsearchable details, Nia received a significant inheritance. Invested it in many different manufacturing businesses. At the same time, she'd just begun to learn the ins and outs of running a television network. She continued to work in television until 1988 when Brazil began its period of reform. She felt this was the perfect opportunity to launch her own media company using her investments and connections. Cool. The page about Nia lists her as unmarried. It does not go into any other relationship history. Searching for Nia online, you learn that she stays out of the spotlight. She doesn't even appear at shareholder meetings. She sends a proxy. That is pretty interesting. Okay, that's just the same thing again. So many things to look up. We'll never forget how McMullen put a Mr. Tofu in Super Meat Boy after a PETA critic on a flashy MC. Oh no, Tofu was so weak that he couldn't even do a very first. Oh no, he lacks the proteins or something. No, not protein. Tofu has protein, but like the other vitamin B12 or something. I'm not sure how much it does for me to get into this dude more. Let's check out what this is though. It's something like, I don't know. Translate to maple fire. Oh, incendio is fire and Bordeaux is maple. In 1982, the factory was deliberately attacked in a case of clear arson. The fire was brought under control after destroying about 2/3 of the production floor, and locals claimed that the air smelled like a mix of burning plastic and maple syrup. The factory was rebuilt and continues production to this day. At the time, it was unknown why this happened, but last year's a news special did list some incidents as well as others. Corruption. I want infidelity, not corruption. Okay, so there's definitely some... I mean, we already got this from here, right? No. No, it was in here. He bribed at least one politician to open a factory. Like, that's kinda... Yeah. That's kind of that. Okay. We can still look a lot more. Thank you for the hiking. Yeah, I'm actually not sure about iron, that's true. I think they'd always say that there's iron in spinach, but I think that's like a misreported fact that keeps being copied. But I think it is vitamin B12, which you can actually only get from meat. But don't quote me on that. Kiaran might know more, because Kiaran is vegetarian at the very least. Let me see. So. Wait, this is... Oh my god. Can you see this? These are two people who are on the original tree. And they got married. And they had a child. But if this was like a known thing, it would be on the top one. So... That's kinda... spicy. What else is there? What if he is Flavio Sorares' father? No, I don't know. What else do we have? Someone from the tree. It says possible infidelity. Oh, this is also very early. So this would be the one of Elias. President. The first, right? Yes. With some kind of Elizabeth. Who we don't know. So possible infidelity. Possible child. And lots of stuff. Apparently a John Doe. Oh my god, there's so much. Wow. Like, if this happened, then all of these people get Roottrees money by blood. Incorrect decimal point on the iron content. Oh yeah, fun. Yeah, I think it's like this, like, hey, to get the actual iron content with spinach, you would need to eat like so and so many kilograms and stuff, yeah. Mistborn, that is also very unfortunate and true, yes. I do like the concept of, I mean, no. I was confusing. So there's like this 7 degrees of separation, but that's not about being related. That's just about knowing someone. But there is something about so and so many degrees of being related to Genghis Khan, I believe? Or who was it? Some kind of conqueror who did a lot of stuff. Like, who did a lot of stuff and women. I think there's like... Yeah, some guy that a lot of... I think it wasn't Genghis Khan. I'm confusing him with someone. Maybe you can help me. Was it... Yeah, Attila the Hun or him. In my mind, I had Attila first. But then I was like, no, it's probably Genghis Khan. Yeah, at least on the European side, I think everyone is kind of related to him a little bit. Give me a second, I'm checking Discord for something. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Good. Did Genghis ever get to Spain? He probably got close enough for you to also be involved. Sorry, let me just answer someone here. Good. Good. I'm not gonna say sorry again. This is important Oshi Spark work, and you guys are gonna be thankful for me being distracted. Let me stretch. Ow. Yeah, I enjoy when Oshi Spark stuff is happening. It's exciting. Yes, Ronnie! Oshi Spark! Oshi Spark mentioned. We're cooking again. Hi, Bob. Nice to see you. No. Oh God, no. Not this year anymore. We're already working on stuff for next year. This year is safe. You're safe. Nothing this year. Don't worry. No, that would be horrible. That's a zebra nana. That is very specifically a zebra nana. That's actually the file name as well. Yeah. So next year, don't worry. I kind of made it like a point to be like, I will not work on events if we only have like 2 months for them. Like, I need at least several months time to properly do this. Surprise concert New Year's. Oh my God, no. Do you want Kira to die? Do you want Kira to die? I don't think you do. Okay, let's just... We have so many more leads we can get, so let's just Google more words. The Roottrees Rift. Chances of Kira dropping a surprise YouTuber content on everyone with zero notice on... Yeah, that is very true. Like, in the context of planning this event, something else got mentioned where I was like, what? And Kira was like, oh yeah, that's also a thing we're doing. So even I don't know everything that Kira is cooking, apparently, which is not great. No, Gumpy, no more. I mean, okay, yeah. I can say with a 99% certainty that there's not going to be any major Oshi Spark events this year. That is how I can say it. Nothing major, but I don't know if there's something minor or... Yeah. Next year is gonna be banger. If everything works out. So, Roottrees Rift. 3 press releases from the Roottrees Candy Company after the release of 6 pieces were referred to as the Roottrees Rift due to the clear conflicts between them. What's it? Oh, yeah. Haha. Not everyone knows. Okay. So, Oshi Spark is a production company run by my friend Kira, Curation, who's sometimes in chat. And I help out with that. And this production company holds and organizes mostly VTuber events. So we've had this year Idol Harmony in August. That was an idol event with Utano Pandora and Phoebe and Pengi and Pia and Kikihime. And we had Virtual Vacation 2, or like 2025, I guess, which was an event with Nimi Nightmare and Doobie 3D and Huni and Ashton Martin. And last year we had Phantom Thieves Revenge, which was a dual headliner concert with Mint Phantom and Doki Bird. That was really good. And then there was Virtual Vacation 1 with Utano Pandora and Bao the Whale and Miori Celesta and Mint Phantom. And we also do like small stuff, like we have booths at conventions where we host meet and greets. And we also sometimes, like when we don't produce something, but we like are involved in sponsoring stuff. So we had Ashton Martin do a hologram live at Offkai last year, which was in cooperation with that's a really cool thing. Kira works very hard, and I help as much as I can from being very far away. I only attended I only attended the Phantom Thieves Revenge event, but that was really great and was like an amazing experience. It's so great to see the crowd with their pen lights cheer, and it's really, really nice. And yeah, we're cooking events for next year. Any round bellies in chat? Everywhere. Can you hear that? I'm slapping my belly. Can you hear that? This is only me putting my hand on my belly. This is nothing else. Nothing else. You can hear? Good. Listening. Don't listen to that. Also, Lex, hold on. I'm trying to send that to Kira. That is amazing. Screenshot that. I love the at the end. Kira is currently sick with a cold, maybe even COVID. And I'm very much suffering for them. Bongo belly. Okay. Okay, maybe I should do the video game now. But I'm in a yappy mood today. The stump is, like, implied. Yes, please BBB, because I need Kira to log in. Okay. First was fairly standard. It stated that there was no president of the Roottrees company. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Second release was emailed to business newspapers 3 hours later and announced that after a vote, Ron Roottrees would be taking over temporarily as interim Oh, Ron! That's a really drama person. I did spot another producer in the most recent Rift Runners set too. Hold on. What do you mean, Cuppy? I know that... Wait, is that known? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think Pandora is in Rift Runners, but she's not a producer, she's a panager. Oh, Rad is in there. Right, right. Yes. But Rad is not actually in Oshispark anymore. But Rad is still co-founder and something in Offkai. Yep. Right, I did see the announcement about Rad. Didn't know if that was out yet. So Ron Roottrees, for those who care, is this dude. One of the two sons of Gwyn. And he had like a whole issue with his brother because his brother had like gambling debts. And he tried to like have him booted from the company for that. And ooh. So he was interim president. It also went on to state that Ron was aware of the book, had verified the claims within, and would look into compensating Mrs. Madsen and her family immediately. Okay, so he was on her side. That is nice. It also stated that the company lawyers will be taking immediate steps with the family to revisit the Clanset Trust's terms to make sure nothing like this could happen again. The Clanset Trust context is the trust that says that every blood relative gets money. Glorbass. Yeah, he would be rich or dead. Or both. It was quickly clear to business reporters and analysts that the time between the two press releases would not have been logistically sufficient to gather a majority of the family, even using conference calls. This was reported on many news channels. And the third, much shorter press release came the next day. It claimed that a draft of the announcement was made prematurely and that Clark Rafferty LaRue and Ron Roottrees would be taking over as the company's first joint presidents. It also stated that any compensation planned would be based on a stringent verification process. Okay, this didn't give me much, honestly. So let's see. Let's look into Clark Rafferty LaRue. We already know about him, but we also know he's had a few wives. Oh no, I didn't want to highlight him. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Dun, 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 dun. Spooter search. Oh, there is an... Oh, that's new! Oh, that's probably if I want to like look into older content. But maybe it's also going to be interesting. Like, ooh, I like this. Just when we were talking about the Wayback Machine earlier. Clark Rafferty LaRue is the new president of the Roottrees Corporation. This does not include Root, which appears to have its own new leadership. Oh, this is also relevant. Root is the clothing company ran by the wife of the former president, but yeah, they died. So I don't have any drink left. And I have... Oh god. That was random. No, I'm gonna just grab something because the next ad break is still a quarter hour away. So I'm gonna get myself some drinkage. BRB.
Then wait. For the moment.
Swear jar.
Break. Free.
So I'm showing him my chest. I'm like finally in a place where I'm not playing any gacha game. I've been playing at least one since 2014. Oh my god. Pro gamer. Sorry, I just killed the fly mid-flight, mid-air. Let me just check on the corpse. Wow. Is Mari gonna be able to finish? Oh, what size did I pick, actually? I should have picked a smaller one. I picked a pretty big one, actually. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I'm back. I got sidetracked. Talked to my mom, who was in the kitchen. Yeah, I'm back now. You don't have to replace me. Please don't replace me. Okay. No, I need to hydrate. Whoopsie. Lex, I'm sorry to tell you. I think they are already dead. I mean, apparently Miracle is still alive, but yeah. Delicious shit in a wok. Oh yeah, that was nice. That was nice. Shiny ass. Yakuza. Huh. Why that one, Kiara? Oh, you just wanted to have like 222, I guess. In early March of 1999, about 5 months ago, it was announced that both Clark Graffiti LaRue and Ron Roottrees would be taking over for what was essentially described as a transitional period in the aftermath of Six Pieces. About 2 weeks later, the company released a press statement that thanked Ron for his work, but announced that Clark was the new permanent president. Mistborn, what do you do? Why? How are you managing to only find sussy quotes? You are so good at this. We had some really funny quotes the other day, though. Like, the very latest ones are pretty good. Roottrees wa mou shindeiru. Yeah, I know, guys. Sometimes I say things that are not true. Did you see that on my latest schedule? Under the XCOM Sunday, it says, "No one told me that the game was this good." Which is a joke, because everyone told me. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you. Most of the information about Clark you knew already. Many descriptions of him tend to focus on his advertising career and that his mother was Lauren Roottrees. Few seem to touch on his complex and volatile marital history. Yeah. Giga sus, no! Since taking over, Clark has tried to remain out of the spotlight, but did have one notable foray into the public eye. He gained a lot of support when his first move was a statement in favor of accepting Sam and her family into the trust. This also served as an announcement that the Clancy Trust would no longer be handled by anyone in the family, since due to their financial motivation, none of them could ever be impartial. Does that mean someone else is handling this now? The Clancy Trust is the Roottrees company's unusual legal arrangement and the motivation for most of their major financial decisions. As a recap, the entire family earns inheritance directly from the profits of the candy company, as well as their sister clothing company, Root. With the period, yes. Meow. Meow. Also, I'm bald, I guess. This means that nearly every Roottries can potentially have a say in the company's high-level operations. Historically, this has caused the family to be slow to approve any major expenditures. That could yes, that makes sense. So this is the new part. Don't quote stuff that I never said. I didn't say that. I'm not dumb. After the release of 6 Pieces by Sam Madsen, the Clancy Trust came under heavy scrutiny. Sam, her children, and her grandchildren should all have been covered under the trust, according to the wording revealed during an internal family conflict between Ron and Robbie Roottrees. That's the thing I talked about earlier. It seems that those who wrote the trust, Clancy Edward Roottrees, and at the direction of Elias, purposely deceived the rest of the family about the exact details of how it worked. In an attempt to keep Sam and her father, Edward Clancy, his own twin brother, in comparative poverty, because the rest of the family made money hand over fist, they had very little motivation to question their understanding. Sam's book revealed this to the public, and it did not go over well. Clark Rafferty LaRue took over the company, and his most celebrated move was his first official one. He ensured Sam's family would get their share. To help facilitate this, the inheritance aspect of the trust is now under the control of a third party, Ruby Legal Enterprises. That's what we're going to look up next. This ensures that the financial motivations of Roottrees family members will not interfere with the investigations into potential new Roottrees. According to Clark's letter, however, some family members are still doing their best to slow the investigation by refusing to answer questions. What kind of letter? Clark's letter. Oh, is that like the thing he gave me? No, that's like, it wouldn't be on the internet. No! Booba, for me, booba is a plural word. You wouldn't necessarily say, you can say boobas, but I think when I say booba, I mean both of them. So, that didn't mean just one. No. The implication was not one booba. Please. Clark's letter. Well, let's look at this. Yeah. Spider search. Forgot the R. A single booba is a booba. Yes! Yes. I agree. Oh god. Ruby Legal Interest is the name of the law firm that has been hired by blah blah blah, named after head lawyer Ruby Spratt. You are sleeping with someone, I'm sure. You can find much about the company from before this year, though all of the articles tell the same tale. After the fiasco of 6 Pieces and the revelation that the Roottrees internal law group was complicit in such a cover-up, they hired outside counsel. Seems to have ties to multiple aspects, including the chemical and Root. High-profile lawsuit they raised against Cicely Sanchez. Oh my god. So many things to look up. Lore drop is eye-opening. The boo-boom? Wait, what did I do? Oh, I already did that. Yeah. I wanted to... Oh gosh. Can I... No. Ha! Just wanted to Google this. Ruby Spratt, like her legal company, is relatively elusive. The most complete source of information you can find from before her time with the Roottrees is from the website for a magazine owned by a major airline. She was the subject of one article from a recurring series about modern-day success stories. Yeah, give me that. Ruby grew up in foster care but excelled at school and earned a scholarship to study at Mid-Eastern University. There she graduated, blah, blah, blah. High-profile cases, legal consultant, gas station chain, Portland. Portland is also where the rapper is. The rollout of a promotion that allowed gas station customers the ability to bet on the price of gas. Company services are cross between traditional lawyer and a PR manager. Add soon, thank you. What did I want to look up? Right, yeah. Magazine owned by a major airline. How can I get that? Oh well. Let's look at Sicily. Oh, there's a book. Let's go. Author best known for Portrait of a Changed Man, released in 1997. Her follow-up, Foreign Gospel, did not perform as well critically, but still sold quite respectably. Written a few more books, including a biography of Van Gogh. According to the site about authors, Sicily is known for her non-fiction with a focus on exploring the darkness in the human psyche. Well, that's gonna help. Also, Guy Hudson appeared in a magazine called Picotea with an article about a book she had been commissioned to write for Guy Hudson. Oh my god. Let me highlight. Magazine and Sicily herself were immediately issued a cease and desist due to the inclusion of pictures that she never had the rights to publish. The issue was pulled from store shelves, making it an instant collector's item. Well, it's... First of all, I'm gonna highlight that. And the ads are not rolling yet, but they will be very soon. No, give me... No, I want to be... Give me that... Give me the periodical! Shh. Anyway, break time.
Tricky down here because if you try to go from like the absolute surface and then just descend down to your beacon, you would sea floor.
God, sorry.
Oh my god.
Will Mari be scared by this breaking news? Yes, Kiara, she is. Oh, was there a hydrant in this? I'm so sorry.
Coming to you live from the sea floor.
If I did this, would it mean anything to you?
No. Why?
If I did this. Mao? Mao. 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 Remember how I won Mao Mao? That was so fun. He probably got drowned by a beast. Hey! If only I could get the... I should factor in the fact that when they merge, they do a little explosion that pushes stuff back. Because I really just want that yellow one to go down here and merge with this yellow one. Oh! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Suika! Got it! Check here.
Mari hates me. Maybe this will help.
Dude, you think you can buy my love for 2 euros? I may be a whore, but I'm not a cheap whore. Warm and tingly when it's raining. It is raining currently. Is this warm and tingly? Warm and vibrating. Yeah. Take this and go. Ah. Aha! And now? Bitch! Achievement unlocked! You died! Kiaran made it, obviously. Who is Candace? Ah! Shit! Yeah. Good one. Oh, a meow that's never gonna let me down. And let me down. Meow. I got sidetracked. Hello! Did you have a good time in the clips? Hello. Thank you, and thank you. I'm not super focused today. Okay. So, Piketty... They didn't... What if I do a Piketty magazine? Oh my god. Aha! Okay, it was that easy. Magic Eye, Red Bull... Piketty ran an article about Cicely Sanchez. That's what we want. That particular issue, the Big Sass Sea Bass issue, was pulled from the shelves. We find a recently finished online auction. Nobody bid. Wait, I got that now, right? Piketty. Magazine, yeah. In an issue that focused on talking toy fish and the demonic messages it supposedly said as the batteries ran low. Piketty had an article about a cancelled book by Cicely Sanchez. The book's subject was Guy Hudson, and the issue was said to contain pictures that Cicely did not have the rights to publish. Because of the pictures, this issue was pulled from the store shelves. Okay, so we don't have the pictures. We only have, like, a text version. Oh my god. Basil Boop? Could this popular gift be filling homes with satanic messages? That just reminds me of Furbies. Exclusive. Cicely Sanchez reveals Roottrees secrets. Oopsie. Didn't want to click that. Don't think that's helpful. Okay. This was the issue of Piketty magazine that contained an article about Cicely Sanchez. The story concerned an unreleased book she had written about Guy Hudson. It seems that it used photos of Guy that Cicely did not own the rights to publish. Unfortunately, the magazine was issued a cease and desist. Magazine was pulled from shelves, and the version you found in your periodical search had the relevant pages removed. Okay, so... You find a recently finished online auction. Can I... Maybe I can contact the seller of that auction if I spider search. Yeah. Yeah. I wanna... Can I have, like... Do we have eBay on this bitch? Honk. Do we have eBay on this? No. Auction. Wait, what is it called? Picotea. No. It's not that easy. It's not that easy. But this one apparently has 8 things I could look up. Cease and desist by the Roottrees lawyers. Anyway, we can still look at what else she wrote. She wrote Portrait of a Changed Man. And her name was Zizeli Sanchez. Out of print. Do I not get it? Oh. What if everything you stand for, everything you know to be true today, could disappear in an instant? All of your politics, relationships gone in the blink of an eye. Would you still be you? Cicely Sanchez tells this powerful true story about a man who woke up after being saved from drowning in his backyard pool and became an entirely different person. Included are interviews from those that knew him best before, as well as a one-on-one chat that paints an entirely different pictures. Okay, so that was not helpful. But she has another book, Foreign Gospel. Catholic Church claims he was told by God that he should travel to Thailand and began to preach. So there's not actual... Nothing actually I can work with? Okay. What if I just Google Guy Hudson? Yeah. Few people that existed adjacent to the company in the 70s have come forward with stories about debauchery and swinger parties. Yeah, this fact has led to some people to speculate that the night he died in a car crash, he was drunk and impaired in some way, but the Butler County Police have released multiple statements. Lawyers have been quick to threaten litigation. What if... Oh! This page hasn't been updated for at least 8 months and may now be irrelevant. Interesting. Although the Butler County Times does not archive their obituaries, they did a front-page story in 1982 about Guy Hudson and his wife Patricia... Oh! Oh, wait. So... He stopped his affairs in 82 because he died. No, I think this is new info. Or maybe it's not, but I don't know. It still helps me. So, he died. Okay. Story itself is surprisingly light on relevant details due to the recency of the accident. Unidentified driver who swerved in front of Hudson's car, causing them to brake hard and veer off the interstate. Foul play not suspected. Speeding... It could have been any of us who they eventually ran off the road. Wait. The vehicle which instigated the wreck was speeding. The aggressor fled and police have a few leads. Oh, that's kind of spicy. That does tend to stop activities. Yeah. What about reverse necrophilia? When you are dead and then get really horny? I don't know. That's not something... Guy had been president for only 4 years, although an undoubtedly volatile period in the company's history. He had his wife and no official children. Okay. But romance is literally in the word. Oh, that's so fun, Nirava. I put the romance in necromancy. Oh, I love that. I put the romance in necromancy. Anyway. So yeah, this was his... Did I ever look at the fancy flavors? Okay. Well, he did a lot still. Anyway, we can look up more things. Wait, what is... Yeah... Yeah, later. I wanted to look up... I did this. Okay, let's look up Roottreemania, actually. Yes, they are still mostly dead, but also surprisingly active before that. Roottreemania immediately followed the announcement that a rapper going by 5-piece was actually a Roottree. Collectively, popular culture seemed to focus on the Roottrie family and 5-piece for a few weeks before everything felt oversaturated and society moved on. Because of the 5-piece saga, an underlying thought line to how pop culture treated Roottreemania was an excuse for everyday people to claim they were also Roottrees. Daytime talk shows had I Am a Secret Roottree episodes. Late-night hosts and guests made jokes about lost members of the family. And there was a widely shared website where you could fill in your own name to find out if you were a secret Roottree. I could use that. When you submitted your name, it simply said no with an image of Clark Rafferty LaRue giving you the finger. I love that. I love that. What's a Roottree? All of us are. Roottreemania lasted only a few weeks, just long enough for 6-pieces to re-enter the charts and to trigger new printings of other Roottree-related media. This included Lauren's diaries, VHS releases of Gwyn's old movies, as well as countless other unauthorized biographies, which mostly seemed to attempt to capitalize on the Roottree sisters, Carl and Brenda. Who the fuck is Brenda? Who's Brenda? These well, who is Brenda? I don't know who Brenda is. I don't think I've had a Brenda. That's kind of fancy. Anyway. These re-releases were too late to successfully capitalize on or extend the craze. As a result, most of them were failures, and countless novelty shirts that had variations of I'm a Secret Roottree, you can see that in like the starting screen of the game, became immediately unfashionable, though some people still wear them ironically. Okay. Who the fuck is Brenda? Many websites and news articles eulogize Carl Roottree. Oh, that's his wife. I'm so stupid. Sorry. That's literally here. That's like... So Carl and Brenda were the acting president stuff when they died. Brenda is the one who founded the Root full stop clothing line. Okay. I forgot about her. You do come across an article about a Kristen Valdez who claims to have been Carl's high school sweetheart before Brenda. Ooh. Sorry. Ooh. She does not make any claim about having had a child with him. She just appeared to be paid to talk about his early life. Is that so? Hi, Zabriel. Most of it is boring. She says that they met when he was sent to private school near her hometown and broke up when he graduated and moved back to Butler County. Well, we will see about that, won't we? No, I want to... Oh, that's the same. An article. What article would that be in? Oh my god. I'm gonna go through everything. No. Modern music? No. News time? No. Piketty? No. Silver screen? No. Starlet? No. Teen Blast? No. Okay, maybe not. There was something else I wanted to look at. Wasn't there? Oh, well, first I can delete Brenda. Isn't there something I just read that I was like intrigued by? Right, I wanted to look into Root with the full stop. Period. So this is the new version because they have like a new president and everything because Brenda died. The Root website has a small memorial section to the deceased members of the family. There's a bit of Roottree in all of us. I mean, there's definitely Guy Roottree in many people, as seen down here. Like he's in lots of people for sure, mainly women. The most recent catalog had an entirely black cover with no text on it. On the leadership page, you learn that Root is currently managed by a designer who was apparently Brenda White's second in command. You don't recognize her name, and she seems unrelated to your search. Does she, though? Genghis Khan. You guys! Good job, you two. I love that. I love that. Same braining there. There's also a scholarship page. On it you find information about the Roottrees Sisters Fashion Scholarship. It is awarded to 3 underprivileged high school girls each year who wish to pursue a career in fashion. Apparently it also gives them an opportunity to show off their designs on professional models. According to the site, the fund was created directly from the shares that would have contributed to the inheritance of the Roottrees sisters, if they were still alive. Like other aspects of the Clancy Trust, it's managed by Ruby Lee. How do I... Okay, let's look into this. The Root website... No, that's still the same thing. Oopsie. Okay. Okay, now let's look into... What was Anonymous? I think that's the person who, like, claimed. Anonymous woman appeared in interviews with her face and voice disguised. She claimed that an affair with a Roottree led to the birth of her daughter, Jane Doe Rootree. If this is true, yet another secret, but I think there's a DNA test that the daughter is not a Rootree. Okay, let's look into Anonymous. Second high-profile case after Felix Fellows of a potential new Rootree being added to the Clancy Trust. Instead of claiming herself a Rootree, however, she claimed she'd slept with Guy Hudson, of course, because everyone did, and that her daughter was a Rootree. The accusation came during the height of Roottreemania and began with a brief TV interview. She appeared in the shadows with a disguised voice and promoted an article about herself in News Time. Oh my god. In the TV interview and the article, she referred to her daughter as Jane Doe. The name Anonymous was not self-inflicted. It seemed to spring up organically because nobody knew how else to refer to her. The bitch? What? The bitch? Wild Hunt? God. That's the title of his swinger parties, huh? The day after the News Time article, Sam Madsen publicly supported Anonymous due to some parts of the story she found particularly credible. With the momentum from Sam's endorsement, Anonymous went on a media blitz. Ultimately, this backfired. As more details came out, people became skeptical of her story due to the extreme similarity to Five Pieces. Her accusation even included many of the same details as his mother's story. This included her job, secretary, and the time period, late 70s. I mean, maybe he just fucked every single secretary. Bitcher 1, okay. It's not. Oh, okay. So in Bitcher 1, he's actually kind of a whore. I need to. Okay. Waifu hunt. That's very good, actually. When The Witcher 3 came out, and that, like, it was like all the rage. My then boyfriend played it, and I really enjoyed watching him play it. I never played it myself. And I was then like, oh my god, I should read the books. Obviously, I don't speak Polish, so I'm reading them in... Do I read them in English? Or in German? I'm not sure, actually. No, I read them in German, I think. Which... So that's like, usually I try to consume media in its original language. And when I don't speak that language, like with anime, I would use English subtitles. But for some reason, I guess I went to the German version of the books. Maybe because it felt closer, because we're like neighbors. Anyway, the books are really, 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 really good. Really, really, really good. I still haven't finished them though, and I should do that, but they are really, 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 really good. And super, you recognize so many things from the games when you read them. It's really fun. In Bitcher 1, he's actually a bit... yeah, sorry, I said that. Bitcher 1 made me furious. I hate Geralt to this day for it. Which part exactly did make you furious? You select a character art in form of an art card every time you fuck someone. Really? That's kind of insane and makes me want to play it. I'm sorry. I know he gets around. Like, he has Yennefer, he has Triss, he has that other girl. So, You actually collect trophies for the women you sleep with. Okay, that's a little misogynistic. But still. Random farmers. Oh, okay. You can really... Oh, okay. No, okay. Now I see. Now I see why it's not good. It just becomes like a fuckboy simulator. Yeah, that's not ideal. The focus should be on slaying monsters, because that's what witchers do. And romancing women should only be a side activity. 20? Okay, I see. I see. So that's not super heavy. In the books, he's mostly concerned about Yennefer and like the other two girls. You are not even dating them. No, of course not. Sometimes you need only to answer a quiz correctly and then you get a card slip. Bitches love trivia. She liked your answer. You banged. Oh no. That sounds... I mean, I on one hand, I support your notion that is kind of bad, but it also sounds extremely amusing. The way you tell it. I'm totally trying to continue the game while reading this. After fumbling the 5-piece story so publicly, the Roottrees were more prepared to handle all clans and trust-related issues. Within a week, DNA not related. What if it comes out that Guy Hudson is actually not related? No, fuck, they did confirm that 5-piece is related, so it doesn't make sense. Heck. Okay, so that threw everything a little bit in disarray. Yeah. Pressure to put out a second statement to curb some of the backlash. Though it was scientifically proven that Jane Dawnroot was not a Roottrie, this doesn't mean that her mother and Guy Hudson were not involved. Oh, okay. She had every right to make her claim, as it has been verified that her stories about Guy Hudson were not exaggerations. Oh. So the Roottrie actually defended the woman to say, yes, Guy did fuck around. Damn, the guy is dead. Yennefer was not actually a big part of the first two games. I think she was straight up absent in the first one. That might be, yeah. Yeah, the thing that confused me with the books a lot is a bit like the timeline. It's a little bit confusing what order you should read them in to be like canon appropriate. I do think Yennefer appears in the very first or second book, but maybe I'm also mixing it up with the Netflix series right now. of which I only watched the first season. Yeah, that's true. They're like mostly short stories, and that's okay. Like most of them don't have to have a chronological order. But they're so well written, or at least the German translation is really, really good. Like that's a thing, obviously. When you translate a book, the original author's style can get lost if the translation sucks, but this one is really good. I think they are in order. The first book is a collection of short stories. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Awa. Sorry. I was scratching my back and I think I extended my wrist a little too far now. Ouchie. I wanna continue this. I wanna at least find someone in this stupid tree. Okay, so Jane Doe has already been eliminated as a potential new Rootree by the company's lawyers. Anonymous affair does not appear on your updated tree. Oh, okay, so this note, even though I'm on the internet, talks directly to me. So why would I care then? No, I have to care. It has to be important. So let's look up Anonymom on news time. Maybe we get like a picture. Yes. Holding a picture of her daughter. The first and only mention of the phrase Anonymom. Okay, let me see. I mean, it has to be important in some way. Oh, okay, she's very anonymous. Oh, both of them are. Okay. Witcher 2, we got 2 cards. Still hated every single one. And the obligatory story fucking really was the worst. Because you can't continue playing if you don't go through. Oh, no. That's not good. Thank you for the highlight. Oh my god, my wrist hurts so much right now. What did I do? I'm sorry. I really just, like, bent my arm behind my back. And then turned my hand around so I could scratch like the middle of my spine. And that really hurt my wrist. Oh, baby seal, good job. Mwah! That's for you being older than me, I guess. Okay. Let's read this. It was determined through a DNA test that Anonymous' daughter was not a Rootree. This article, which did refer to her daughter as Jane Doe, came before all that, right around the time of her first TV interview. An anonymous woman appeared on the cover of News Time shortly after 5Piece was confirmed to be a member. In an homage to the previous cover, she holds a photo of her daughter. Unlike 5Piece, she wished to remain anonymous, and both photos were obscured. Can I? No, I wish I could click this. Yeah, doesn't really... What can you see here? She has like books, but that doesn't do much. Enjoy your nap, baby. See, I do find it funny. Like, you regularly go have a nap during my streams, so that's like a typical thing you do, and I appreciate that, honestly. I like to nap, and I think having a nap as part of your daily routine is not a bad thing. So please enjoy your nap, baby seal. The anonymous woman claimed to have had an affair with Guy Hudson while she was working as his secretary. So that's like a very big pattern. He likes to sleep with his secretaries. She and another woman were hired at the same time during a transition period while many of the secretaries that had worked under Zach Morden were already gone. She says that she and the other woman were both underqualified as neither had typewriter experience. According to other staff members interviewed, Guy had his own requirements for hiring women. Oh no. Guy Hudson liked to throw lavish parties, and the longer he was president, the more excuses he found. The anonymous woman posits that these parties mostly seemed to be an excuse to have after parties at Guy's home, featuring much more alcohol and other substances. She claims she slept with him at one of these after parties. She confronted Guy when she found out she was pregnant. Guy didn't seem fazed, and they came to an arrangement. He paid her a significant amount of hush money on a recurring basis under the table. She used it to move away and start a new life with her daughter. Oh, hi, Nath. And yeah, I do honestly appreciate when someone like puts my stream up and falls asleep to it. I feel that's very like that's not my goal, but if my talking and reading helps you, that's fine. I like that. Guy sounds like the reason HR exists. That is true. But if you're a CEO, does the HR really care? I'm sorry, Rani. We all have to live with this. Not every Rootree is bad. As long as you're not Guy. When Guy died, the money stopped coming, and she assumed things had run their course. She went back to work at the department store and hoped that nobody would ever look too closely at how she paid for her house. She told everyone that her daughter's father walked out one day and never came back. She claimed that after seeing the fantastic article in Newstime, she realized that she wasn't the only one this happened to. Fantastic? Oh, that was about 5Ps, yes. It's only Tuesday, oh my god. Oh, while she never worked at the Roottrees company at the same time as 5P's mother Joanna, their stories seemed eerily similar, and she knew Felix was telling the truth right away. The article presented no tangible evidence of the anonymous woman's time at Roottrees, and all of the payments were allegedly made in cash. However, using details that she provided to Newstime, the reporters were able to reach out to the other woman hired at the same time. Aww. They successfully fact-checked the timeline of both women and confirmed the existence of the infamous after-parties. How do I Google those? 5P's case was strengthened, and this new story was subsequently published. So this... yeah, this actually doesn't contain any further clues. Then, yeah. But okay. Apparently Piketty missing pages has like so many things, but reminders also does, so we can go on that. We still have a bit of time today. Sorry, the cola is making me burp. A lot. Hold on, checking stuff. Sorry, it's important. I need to share my opinions. That's half of the job. Half of the job is having opinions and sharing them. To then together come to the best opinion. Hehehe. Also, Elf, I just saw that you wrote Prangan, and I love that. I love you for referencing one of the best videos on the internet. I totally read over that, but I'm pretty sure that was like an intentional typo and not an accident, and I love that. I hope everyone knows. Yeah, everyone knows. Or do I need to? Do I need to educate anyone? Okay, we're doing this. Even if everyone knows it, I wanna look at that. Give me a second. Yes, Pregantavit. Oh right, yeah. Why did I become a VTuber? Oh god. Yeah, office work gave me depression. Yeah. Oh, what's this? Ah! Sandbag time! All day. Go play with your friends. But first, items. Oh, cat! Look! Oh my god, he was loafing! Wait, can I not interact with you? Please? I can't interact. Fuck this game. What the hell? I can't. Thank you for the follow. I can't. Okay. Hold on. Chrome. Good. So, this is the video. Oh boy. I hope. Am I spoilering with my recommendations? Can I hide this? Hold on. Whatever. Don't look at this. Yeah. So, this is a video, and you should know it, and if you don't know it, then you're welcome. This is a person reading out a lot of questions on like Yahoo Answers and stuff. And they're all about pregnancy. And it is very educational. So I hope it's gonna be loud enough. Enjoy.
Am I pregnant? Am I pregnant? Am I pargant? Am I gregnant? Am I pegnate? Help? Is there a possibility that I'm pegrant? Am I pregnant or am I okay? Could I be pregonate? How do I know if I'm prengan? Can I be pregnant? Can oo get pregante? Can oo bleed while oo are pergert? Can oo down a 20-foot water slide pegnat? How can I get my GF pregnant? What happened when get Perginat? How can a 9-year-old get pregnant? Will my get pragnan? What is the best time to sex to become pregnant? Does anyone know how many teens get pregnant a year? Are these systems of being pregnant? Girlfriend ain't had periods since she got pregat. Is it possible having sex to a 8 months pregnant? If a woman has starch marks on her... Wait. If a woman has starch masks on her body, does that mean she has been pregnant before? Period question mark. I circle is normal, but yet I still don't get pregnant. What can I use? Period question mark. Has anybody got pregnant by just pre-cum while using birth control? Did most you women feel pregnant before find out? I am pregnant last 5 weeks, so can I start sex? Danger ops, prangent sex. Will it hurt baby top of his head? Me and my boyfriend are trying to get prefnat, and haven't took my birth control in 12 days? 38 plus 2 weeks?
I say haven't so often in like everyday life whenever I like mistype something. Haven't. And yes, the girlfriend ain't got a period. It's so good.
Pregnant? I think my dog is pregnant. Can I get bringed if he had a condom on? How long can Ugo being pregnant to get an abortion? I think I'm pregnant with my 14th child. Can you burn a Luigi board?
Yeah, I guess we can do the Luigi board right after, because same thing. Oh no! Now we're watching. Now we're watching Weight of the World. Fucking autoplay.
Am I?
Because I'm locked into my VTuber account.
What is a Wega board? How do you make a Ouija board? How do you feel about Ouija boards? How to Ojo board works? How we can do planchette without using Ouija board? Is it dangerous to play Ouija board? Ouija board? My Ouija board is cussing me out. Is the Ouija board online fake or real? It's the Ouija real game. How we can able to play Ouija board? Ouija board or whatever? How do I find out if there a ghost in my house without using a Weggy board? A Wiggy board game? What happens? When I was a kid, I used to mess about with a quiche board. Wa weg board. Is that how you spell the evil game thing? Wa weg board.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Luigi board? The Luigi board? Making a Luigi board? Have you played the Luigi board? Can you burn a Luigi board? What is a Luigi board? My friends did a Luigi board. and it mentioned me. How do Luigi boards work? Are Luigi boards dangerous if you ask something about ghosts? What's up with the Luigi board game? Is it creepy or what? Is it possible to die for playing this game? Oh. Help, Quidja! Do Quidja boards actually works? Ouija board experiences? Help pulls. Ouija board.
Wega
board. Help pulls? Pulls help. Ouija board. Wega board. Pulls help. Help pulls. Ouija board. Wega board. Help pulls. How to use wedgie board, and is it real? Do wedgie board really work? And if so, what happened? Where do I obtain a wedgie board?
This one.
Do I have to make my own wedgie, or can I buy one from a witch or vegan?
Beautiful. Quite.
Ghost.
Ghost.
Ghost. Ghost. Period question mark.
Period question mark. Oh, okay, now I need to stop the autoplay. Okay. Whew. So yeah, that was a meme education 101 with Mari. Yeah. I don't think this showed up in my recommendations organically. I think this was like someone shared it with me. This is how this kind of video gets shared. Someone's like pregnant and they're like, what? And then you have to like share the knowledge. So please, if this was new to you, please share the lore, share the meme, share the love with other people if you can. Help Quidja. No, yeah, and Senna has you covered for all the pregnancy emotes for some reason. Do you follow people specifically for like I'm honestly I feel honored that you watch me despite me not having a pregnant emote. One for each month? Oh why? Oh my, I mean. Yeah. I do enjoy the will it hurt baby top of his head. Oh, he's so good. Oh, 9 months of a pregnancy. That's amazing. So are they also like in different sizes? Like you have like a minor bump and then you have like a almost bursting one? Or you just mean you have 9? Elf, I think that's good. Oh god, I love memes. Okay, let's do a little more Roottreeing here. Right, so this is the reminders, and let's see if there's something I can look into. Roottrea Candy Camp was founded by an entire family as yes. Butler County, yes. Yeah, I don't think we have like an archive to look up any like TV or movie content, which is sad. There will never ever be a Mari pregnant emote. Thank you very much. 2 diaries, we have those. Yeah, this is I looked up like did I look it up or was it on the I think it was on the last screen. Like this we never looked up the flavors and made like connections to the names. Do we have Pregnule? I mean that's honestly I kind of want Manuels to get pregnant. Brett Twitch 21, thank you for the love. Hello. That's gonna be so confusing. We have another Brett here in chat. Here, 5 presidents. Many were featured in periodicals. Maybe I should look through all the presidents in all the periodicals. I'm gonna make this for future Mari. Stephanie Jones and Brian Jones were featured in campaign posts. Oh yeah, that was Carolyn Morton's art book. Yeah, which we were sadly not able to look into. Many of the younger Roottrees were found by following a complex rabbit hole. Yes. November was difficult to place. To answer the question, some streamers had pregnant emotes before I started watching them. Some got it later because I inspired them. and I am the reason for one to be commissioned specifically because of a lost bat. That is really funny, and I think you can be proud of that, Senna. Future Mari, if you ever read this, meow. Aww. I am technically Future Mari because like every second I become Future Mari, so aww. Dead Ends, Family Man, a book about Elias Roottrees throughout propaganda. Lauren's other books, yeah, those were Caroline Morton Scott, but they were hot. I don't know, like for me, I don't think I would if I would want to put a price on a pregnant emo, to be honest. So I'm gonna just look up all the presidents now. On the periodicals. So let's just go through. So the first one is Elias. Business Watch. Awarded Watchman of the Year. That I already have that, yes. Butler County. Almost everything you find, the results are the same types of thing. Okay. He invented 5 pieces. Watchman of the Year has a strong focus on family. Yeah, I guess. Except for when he cheated. He was probably not in this one. Yeah. Was he in News Time? No. No. How many am I missing? Basically all. Basically all. I only found like 2 people. Okay, was Elias Roottrees and Teen Blast? I didn't think so. Okay. Second president was Zachariah Morden. Business Watch. Small blurb. Elias entrusted me with carrying on his legacy, and that's what I plan to do. Okay. Butler County Times. Modern music. What do you mean? Okay, News Time. Okay, didn't think so. But now it's time for Guy Hudson. Who I think I already looked up. Oh yeah, they had this whole boys and girls kind of thing. Yeah, this is nothing. This is what we read about him dying. News Time. That's just the thing about 5 piece. And this is the one, like, how do I keep searching this to get more? So, like, the whole collector's icon thing, that's probably just an excuse to tell me this is why you can't find more, but I kind of also want to think, like, I just have to search harder. Silver Screen, Starlet. I doubt I can just Google his parties. Who was after him? He was the 3rd, and the 4th was... No, who was the 1st? Oh, right, it was Matson Ernest. Little is known. We know that... Okay, yeah. News Time. Pickety. Okay, not super helpful. Carl Rootree. The first actual Rootree president since the founder. That's what we already got this. Butler County Times. Died in a plane crash even. Yeah. Wait, if you'd like to read old articles, including the previous version of this one that mentioned Ernie Jr. Most of the articles concerning Carl are not important. One announces Carl's marriage to Brenda. Frivolous. Apparently, in 1981, Carl got quite drunk at a charity event and broke his arm falling down some stairs. 1981. Is there a... No, 49. Oh, no. Wait. These, it's only 2. No, there's another one. 98. Oh, that's just an update. Okay, so I guess Carl did not have an infidelity. The article that also mentions Ernie is from 1996 when Carl took over as the 5th president from Ernie Jr. Illness. We had something about like a... Wasn't there like a high school sweetheart? But I think it was meant to just be a fluff piece. Don't know if I didn't write it down. Modern music, news time. What is Piketty even? Okay, so much for that. Do you think it's too late to start claiming our Rootree royalties? I think it is. It's been 25 years. I mean, they're probably still around and fucking. I don't know if the candy company is still around, though. Maybe we need to stop here. I guess I can delete that. November Rootree. Aloysius. No. So for some reason this one still has like a lot of stuff attached to it. How? So I have Googled Cicely Sanchez. Have I searched her in all the periodicals? Oh no, I need to actually click it. That was... Did I have this? No, I don't. This caused the issue to sell faster than any of the other magazines. Even people that would never have normally purchased it went out of the way to buy one, just in case it would be worth something. Especially caught the eye of conspiracy theorists who assumed that anything we're suing over would be hiding something. Expert legal analyst from Newstime states that it was unlikely that Ruby could have had the story pulled if it had gone to court, and Piketty likely got more eyes on it than it would have if the Roottrees just ignored the story. Ah, the Streisand effect. So... but can I have info on this? So this was news time. Did I look up Ruby Spratt in news time? Oh, that's the same thing. Okay, yeah. Give me the photos! Where would I... Seems that Ruby actually approached the Roottrees sometime in late March after the Rootree rift, but fell before. She offered to work for very little money, so long as she could be a public face to build her reputation. After looking over the Clancy Trust more carefully than anyone had in years, Ruby came to the conclusion that Clancy Edward Rootree's implementation was not legally sound and that there would be constant legal challenges without some modifications. Family decided to put her in charge, legally and as a public face. Her first move, as sort of a trial run before she was even hired, was to help them draft a public statement accepting Sam into the family. This went quite well. Ads soon. Ruby Legal is now in charge of many financial aspects of the company, including verifying any claims. Like this all, like, it's nice, but it doesn't give me a lot more. Okay. I mean, the problem is, oopsie, that I sadly can't, like, look for stuff without the title. I guess the new system is gonna give that, but not right now. So, and I guess the book was never released, so I couldn't look it up anyway. Just Googling cease and desist is not gonna be enough. Also, ads. Okay, we're ending stream soon-ish, but we're gonna sit through the ads first, for some reason. Oh, look! I have no idea what these are called. So let's find out.
Manhole.
Seriously? Okay. Manhole. God damn it, Japan, you and your loan words. Feel close enough to her to rate her, even though she's more of a big deal than I am. I have a thing in my face. Thank you. But yeah, I think I can rate her. It's fine. Can you? Why is this? Ah, I have a Mari heart stuck to my face. Thanks. Oh, he like went right back into it. Who's singing weirdly? Talk to people 50 times. Nice! Oh, hold on. Tangia. What? Drunk Mari? Yeah, someone's weirdly singing. Wait. Huh? Did I miss it? Oh, that was me? That was me! I thought someone in the game was singing. Well, it was wow. Oh god. Gamer! I've never managed to do that in real life. Oh, what am I getting now? Anyone want an axolotl? Oh, I can look. I know, I'm gonna get the bird. I'm gonna get the fat bird. So I can move even. The bird is a little harder to get. Oh, I might be too far. Can someone clip that? Wait, I'm gonna put a screen marker. 2 out of 2? Oh my god, I'm getting the bird! Just Mari being a gamer. I think we're gonna call it here for today, for this game. I really thought I would be making more progress, but this seems a lot harder than expected. But it's okay. We had some good yaps. No, I'm not super ending the stream yet. I just want to I feel like yeah, the game is okay for now. Let me, how do I exit this? There, save and quit. Hard mode. Yeah, kinda. Like, I guess, like, they were like, okay, you solved the start, like, now do more. Since you can only unlock this part if you solve the first, I think it makes sense to have this be hard. Like, it also starts with needing 4 correct things to lock in and stuff. I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm not super on top of my game today, but it's okay. It's okay. Antler, how did your delivery go? Everything fine? All builds green? All the emails sent? All that stuff. Thank you for the passing that. Tomorrow, Ava's schedule permitting, is gonna be blueprints, which I look forward to. Is there more? Is there more? I'm not sure. Anyone want to say anything? Want to share with the class? Also, I'm sorry, Kiaren, you forgot to play Power Simulator. I did see... Oh, hi! Enjoy day 7 while it lasts. Wait, what is day 7? Huh? Huh? I'm on day 37, if you're talking about blueprints. What? I had a bit of a Groundhog Day. Oh! Oh, how so? Please elaborate without spoiling though. Yeah, we haven't actually I haven't actually tested the game yet, though it did look like the save game transfer worked. But we'll see tomorrow whether it actually worked. Oh, dare mode. Okay, I haven't really looked into that yet, so I don't know what the specifications of dare mode are. You can check the slots. What slots? Copy, you need to be more precise. Save slots. Save slot? What does that mean? I don't know what's gonna mean. It's okay. It's okay. I feel like I had a thought and I keep losing it. Hold on. No, it's fine. It's fine. Soren sent me a song that I should listen to because it is like cover material. And then Bob came around with the Brussels sprouts, which is nice. And ooh, Antler has... The fuck is that steak with egg and bacon on top of it? That's insane. Yeah, the head is empty. Dangerous... Yeah, like I kind of yapped... We yapped so much earlier about cars. And what else did we yap about? I don't know. Maybe I'm all yapped out. Maybe we need to end. But I feel sad. I don't want to lose you guys. Or like... I don't want to end. Genghis Khan, yes! Ooh. Oh, maybe we can... maybe we can do, like, Scrandle? Yeah, why not? Let's do Scrandle. Well, you're not dying, but you might be going away if I end stream. Okay. Get ready. So, bonus round is where we get to voice our own opinion. Chicken special souvlaki. Looks okay, but $9. Salt and pepper chicken. That looks so dry. It looks so dry. Even with like the stuff on it, like the chicken pieces look so dry. But this is also kind of, This might be tastier. But there's also 0 sauce on this, I feel. Ugh. I hate both. Can I just say you guys are horrible and I hate both? Good. So now it's the actual thing. So, loaded fries. These look nice. Or bacon cheeseburger. The fries seem to be loaded with chicken fingers, and like I'm pretty sure this is gonna win. I have learned that the price almost doesn't matter. It's really just about the look. So I think this is gonna win. Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh, that's just a pint. That costs £11. That's and this is horrible. But it's curry sauce. It just looks horrible. It might be tasty. This is just look at the hand. Like, this is a small pint. Yeah, this one has to win. Jesus Christ. Ooh. Okay. Well, this is the kind of back to loaded fries. Ooh, okay. Let me see. I think, so this one is marinated, so which is more saucy. Also, it has, I would say, cheese sauce here. It is also cheaper. But again, the price doesn't really matter because when people vote on this initially, they don't usually get them together. They just like, it's just an isolated thing. This looks still good, but drier. I would go with this one. Yeah, it's a close one though. Oh god. No burger. no, it's not no burger. It's just burger and no price tag. Sorry, I thought it said no burger. And apple and mince pie crumble. The pictures are just so horrible. What is happening? I mean, clearly this is not the focus here, but why did they put this into... Yeah, this is not on me. This is just... I want to say this one. Okay. For some reason, I won this. Ooh, lecker. What is this? Giant Yorkshire pudding. That looks good. And this is a fish burger. Ooh, that's... Oh, of course, that's Germany. I was like, oh, that's a very German thing. I don't think the general public appreciates this. They're just gonna be like, I think this one wins, probably. I would eat this one, rather. Yeah. The world isn't ready for German snacks. That looks horrible. I know this is probably just like, semolina. It's like some kind of corn flour that's just put on dough to make it not stick. This looks good. Yeah. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna be hard. So we have a way overexposed cheeseburger with a hot chocolate. There's bacon on there. The picture is not great, but the burger looks pretty tasty. This is sliced steak on fries. The sauce is a little unappealing. The steak looks like it is congratulations? What do you mean? Cheeseburger with hot chocolate? Beyond well done. Oh. Yeah, maybe. Okay. I mean, you can't really tell because it's like smothered in weird sauce, but the sauce is actually giving me pause. Haha. This is also cheap and comes with a hot chocolate. I'm gonna go burger. Yeah. Oh god. A Devon steak pasty. So it looks silly, but it's probably delicious because there's stuff in there. And then the classic meat and potato pie with some really big amounts of powdered pepper on it. Ugh. With chips, peas, and gravy, and a pint of Pomona. Ooh, I don't know if people read this and know that there's a pint with this, but I think this is probably better. Oh no! Oh, why? Why did people hate that so much? Interesting. Oh, no perfect round for me. Chicken wings and chips, or chicken balti pie, which is probably, again, some kind of meat pie. Oh, curry sauce is always so unappealing. It's gonna taste good, but it looks very sad. I'm personally not a big fan of wings, but I know that a lot of people are. Like, mainly from the picture quality, but this looks like the fries are probably dry. Like, you have the chicken and it looks nice, but then there's the fries and they have nothing. While this is probably extremely flavorful. All of it. But do I go with what I would eat, or do I go with what I think the public would eat? The latter, I think. So probably this. Yeah. Oh, I think we've had this one. So this is chicken with fries. It's a very good amount. With a pint, but also expensive. Pie, mash, mushy peas, and gravy. Again, I know that the website is very England focused, but I think the votes are still like for everyone. Yes, I would eat this. Actually, I'm not sure. Like chicken and fries are also good. If it weren't for, I want mayo on this. Pie looks drowned, but that's good. That's how it doesn't get dry. You want it to be like drowning in sauce. Yeah, for stadium food, it's not. Oh, this is in Switzerland, indeed. Ooh, then you know it's good. I'm gonna go here. Yeah. Okay, that was a pretty good one. Wow, community average is 7.5. I beat people's asses here. Do we want to do an old... Oh, look, I haven't done a scrandle in a while. Let's do yesterday. Oh my god, I love this. Sorry, I didn't even look at it. This is like, I love this. Oh, that, wait, oh yeah. I love that. Sorry, that's like a very classic thing you get on like German fairs. Mushrooms with garlic sauce. It's so good. Jerk chicken and rice. Korean chicken and chips. This looks better. Yes. I'm gonna do like really quick ones now. Just to decide on good. This wins. I'm just gonna go with my gut immediately. This. 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 Oh shit. This. That's too dry. Yeah, gut feeling is actually kind of OP. Oh shit, okay, this one. Because that looks disgusting. Can I do it? Can I do it? Oh yeah! Perfect run! Just believe in your gut feeling. Whatever looks more appealing at first glance, just pick that one. That was kind of impressive. Cool. So I don't want to do Tree Gordle because that's like forever. We can do connections though. I haven't done that in forever. I've already done Wordle on the Discord. Gut feeling being accurate, yeah, that's true. Ew. So, pelvis, chestnut, home, hip. Pelvis and hip. It's kind of the same area. But that's also okay. That's savvy and wise and aware. Everything looks wrong. I agree. Thank you for the follow. Took too long. Aw. Savvy, wise, and aware. And no. Okay, cliche and trope for sure. Okay, this is kind of hard. A gusher is, I think, a piece of candy. I don't know what that is. Yeah, a cliche is a platitude, yeah, and a trope. I don't know what this could it fit? I don't know. Oh, like on the website, home menu, like menu items, home menu back and select. This could. I'm gonna try that. Yippee! Oh, that was blue even. Oh, remote control. Okay. So a chestnut. It could mean brown. Oh man. You're on a different day. Ochre should just be. Oh, is it like just the color? Is this just ochre? Like the yellowish color? Oh, hip. No, hip and pelvis apparently don't go together. This is not clear. This is very hard. Usually I'm good at connections, but this is hard. So, savvy, wise, aware, cliche, trope, and plot. Like those fit too well. Hip doesn't fit. Wise. Kenya? Well, you gotta see lions only in Kenya. Purple is probably something with like, yeah, words that mean something with an extra letter. So this could also be latitude with a P. This is share with an O. Oh my god. Usher, Cher, Enya, Elvis. Markery. I hate this. Okay. Yes. Were you gonna spoil that for me in chat? If I hadn't just figured it out, Markery, or did you wait for me? Yeah, okay. No, that was really just lucky because I was like trying to explain that purple is often bullshit. Okay, now I just, okay, so hip, so chestnut is apparently a term for trope. Okay. Yippee. I got it. In the know. How is hip in the know? I'm not down with that. But I feel smart. Oh, I do feel smart about this. Hi, Mister. Did you enjoy the USS Hornet thing? I saw you were there. That's so nice. Thank you for the love even. Hi, Momomo. Okay, any others you want me to do? I know there's one up, and I'm probably gonna I haven't been doing one up in a while. A lot of fun, that's so nice. Yeah, I feel like I only watched the stream, and obviously the stream was like quality-wise not exactly, but I think it really still sound good. Yes, I did start doing Clues by Sam recently, but I'm really bad at it. Ah! Jesus Christ, it's hip to be square.
It's hip to be square.
Thank you, Margus. I do know that, but that doesn't really tell me that it means smart. Except to be square. Yeah, I started doing clues by Sam recently. I'm kind of... So, medium I can maybe do. Let's see. Yeah, but that's only because I post only the perfect games. I've done it more often since then, and then I used hints and stuff, and I don't post those. So, clues by Sam, you get like this grid, and then you follow the clues given by the people to figure out who is innocent and who's a criminal. Whenever you unveil someone correctly, you can read their clue. So here, Hope is one of Carl's 3 criminal neighbors. So you see Carl here, and neighbor is like all the 8 around. So we already know Carl has 3 criminal neighbors, and Hope is one of them. So Hope is criminal. Is it hard to read? Hold on. I can... Oh, did I... Oh yeah, I'm gonna zoom in somehow. Let me do that. Give me a second. This is better. Also, maybe we put BGM on. Gotta get used to the clues. Many times I tricked by... Yeah. That's true. Sometimes, like, I'm still not good at it. Okay, so what did Hope say? Both criminals above Zara are connected. So we look at Zara. That means there's 2 criminals here. Connected means next to each other, but we don't know if it's these 2 or these 2 or these 2. But it does mean that there's 2 criminals here and 2 innocents. And if Carl has 3 criminal neighbors, that means that 2 of them... 3 criminal neighbors, 2 more besides Hope. That means at least one of them is here. That doesn't really help us though. Let's say... If he is a criminal, then... he has to be a criminal, because if he was one and they're connected, then he would also have to be, and that would be too many. So if he's a criminal, then also he is a criminal. If he is innocent, then he's also... So this one is definitely a criminal. Yeah. And that means, since Zara has 2 criminals and they're connected, this one has to be an innocent. Yes. Only one of the 2 innocents in a corner is in column A. Okay, so column A is here. There's 2 innocents in the 4 corners, and one of them is here, but that doesn't help us yet. When you've completely used up a clue, you can click on it to make it, like, dark to help yourself. But for now, I still need this. Oh, also, yeah. So we still don't know if he is a criminal and he is innocent, or the other way around. So this is still open. Hi, Runes. Thank you for the love. This is also odd number of innocents on the edges neighbor me. Hold on. What was that? Oh, someone subscribed. Ah, Phosphor! Thank you for the prime. An odd number of innocents on the edges neighbor me. So, edge is here. Neighbor is these. Odd number would be 1 or 3. We know, like, 3 innocents doesn't work, because we know he has to be connected to 1 criminal. So it's not going to be 3 innocents, it's going to be 1. That means 1 criminal, 1 innocent between these 2, and this one is also a criminal by that logic. There are more criminals than innocents in column D. That means, since it says Zara has 2 criminals above her, so that's 2 and 2, that means Zara needs to be a criminal herself to make it more criminals than innocents. I think I can make this go away now, since this is kind of clear. And we also still know, like, one of these is innocent and one of these is criminal. Kira, hi!
Naya ah.
Naya thank you for the resub. Naya to you. So row 4 is the only row with exactly 2 innocents. So that means every other row has either more or fewer. So that means that this one does not have 2 innocents, but only 1. This one could have 3 still. Ooh. How? Okay, row 4 is the only row with exactly 2 innocents. So there's one more here. Don't know anything about this. This one needs to have one more criminal. Could be this one, though. We do know that Carl has 3 criminal neighbors. But that doesn't mean anything. Only one of the 2 innocents in a corner is in column A. That doesn't do anything either. See, now I'm stuck. Wait, there are more criminals than innocents in column D. Oh yeah, I have that. Should it? Tom's got the big clue? Okay, hold on. One of the 2 innocents in the corner is in column A. Okay, so we have 1 criminal in the corner. 1 innocent and 1 criminal. Oh, you're right, yeah. Criminal, innocent criminal. That means the other innocent is David. Yeah. You're so right. And that means, since Carl has 3 criminal neighbors, that Gabe is a criminal. This is gone now. Carl and Sia have an equal number of innocent neighbors. So Carl has 2. And Sia is here. She has 1 already, but that's only 1 more here. Doesn't help us immediately. Bonnie and I have only 1 innocent neighbor in common. Where's Bonnie? Here. So they're in common are these 2. Did you know that you can also click the top right corner of characters to mark them? Or right click? Oh! Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Oh, also, now we know that he's a criminal, because the criminals need to be connected. So, hold on. So, oh, yeah, that corner. So, Bonnie and I have only 1 innocent neighbor in common. So, one of these guys is, like, innocent. We don't know yet. It could be either... No. Okay, so this one... He has to be... Hold on. Row 4. This one has to be innocent, because you cannot have 2 innocents in a row because of this one. No, this one, row 4. This is like super important. So he has to be innocent. So it's not exactly 2. And this means this one is a criminal. Okay. Olaf is not innocent. This is just like super, like, no one lies. That's something you need to know. No one lies. So when it says Olaf is not innocent, then Olaf is a criminal. There. Still looking for the missing pumpkins. I hope you find... Sometimes they don't have any clues, so then you can just, like, hide them. We have this. So, Carl and Sia have an equal number of innocent neighbors. That's still open. I don't steal pumpkins. I smash them. Like that band. Oh god, okay, yeah, you can shut up. Okay. There's an odd number of innocents. Okay, we have 2... Hold on. 1 of the 2 innocents in a corner. We have 2. Okay, now you are a criminal. Even though it's a judge, someone's job does not say they're innocent. Pumpkins? No, I only steal candy from children, of course. Okay, whatever. So we have this now. Odd number of innocents neighboring Lisa. There. Lisa currently has potentially 4 innocents. That don't work. So only 1 or 3 innocents. However, Xia... yeah... No, not sure yet. Okay. Row 4 is the only row with exactly 2... So there's 1 more innocent here. Only 1 more. 1 more innocent. And that means, since Xia has the same amount as Carl, and Carl has 2, that means Xia is covered. That means this one is a criminal. There are more criminals in column A than in column D. So column A already has 3. Column D also has 3. And more does mean more. So that means this one is a criminal. I wish I'd stolen them. Okay, so that's something. Where was that thing about Lisa? Where was that thing about Lisa? Hello? Oh, here. An odd number of innocents neighboring Lisa. It cannot be 3, because we know only 1 of these is innocent. That means it's 1. That means this one is criminal. There are no innocents in between Bonnie and Pam. There's Pam, and there's Bonnie. In between is like excluding themselves. No innocents. So that means Lisa is a criminal. Exactly 1 mech has a criminal directly above them. Oh, now I need to look what mechs. She's a mech. She could have a criminal here. This mech has an innocent. Is there more mechs? No. Okay. Then that means she has a criminal. That means this one is an innocent. 15 criminals in total. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Done! So this was a medium. Hard ones are actually really hard. And yesterday was an easy one, and I actually made... Like, I had some issues with it. So this is not an easy thing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for helping me. Thank you. Okay, I think we're good now. Now I feel like we had a good stream. Every Monday is easy and it ramps up. That's good to know. Yeah, this was a medium. Okay. It's called Clues by Sam. Basically like the Roottrees game. It's also Clues by Sam. Okay. Yeah, now I feel like... Rip 1-up? Yeah, I'm sorry, Bob. It was well done. Yippee! Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for very likely blueprints, unless things happen and then it's something else. So, haha. Yeah, but that's all. Everything I can tell you right now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging. Thank you for talking about cars and Genghis Khan. I'm looking for someone to raid right now. Maybe someone I haven't raided in a while. Let's see. Okay. Oh, okay. There's not even a question anymore. One of my favorite people is playing one of my favorite games. So. And your favorite games. Yeah. And she's only just started, so you don't even miss anything. Oh my god, this is a perfect... Yeah, we're raiding Isla, and she's playing Signalis. And you're gonna love it. Yes, Isla's playing Signalis, which is space lesbians galore. And that is amazing. As is she. So, yeah. Let's do that. And I will see you guys tomorrow, I hope. And yeah. That's really all for me now, so bye-bye!